Ladies and gentlemen, it's not May the 4th. I stuffed up the background already. I was going to get a special one for our man, Rook, who would be pretty bloody happy. So give me a second. Let me bring it up. How are you, everyone? Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for the delay. Certainly not intentional, ladies and gentlemen. Tech things come up from time to time. There's not a lot you can do about it. It just kicks in hard, and that's just the way it rolls. So look, I do sincerely apologise. Please accept my prayers, and please, I'm so sorry for being late. I really am. But thank you so much for joining us, guys. It is awesome to have you here. Preloaded background, not quite. I'm going to have a quick chat to some legends out there in a second. I'm trying to get the background up now. It's telling me it's working, but it's just not working. So give me a second and we'll get it up. We got no background. This is BS. Oh man. Hey Minnow, how are you, buddy? Welcome, my friend. It's awesome to have you here. Okay, all right, now I think we're good. Hang on. Here we go. There's my background. There we go. Minno's gone bang off the bat. It is awesome. Welcome, guys, to the GRIDSY sessions. It's okay. It's not just me you're stuck with today. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll give a quick shout out to our legends who are here already. We have my boy Kuda here. First one. Man, sometimes not good to come first, brother. You know that. My boy Jackson Tucker is in the house. Absolute champion. Give him some love, guys. He's cranking up Twitch. Go give him some love. I think he's only got like 10 or something subs to go to hit affiliate, so go give him some love. ECU Star Champion. Welcome, brother. Brad, my boy, thank you so much. 3v3, yeah, we'll cover that in a minute. Boss Dobie, absolute refill the drink and ready to go. Holy got to get mine as well. Give me a second, I'll grab mine. Rambam, where's the preloads at? None today, mate. There's no battles on tonight. There's none of that preload bull today, my friend. Joe Normus, absolute legend. Who else have we got here? Arimal, absolute star. I don't forget your Arimal, you know that. Rookie boy would be bloody happy right now. We'll talk about Rookie in a second. It's Wampa Love coming in, 3v3 action all his way. Bang! It's all happening today. It's going right off. Lucky G is here. Elite Wolf, absolute champion. Yeah, I've got to quit abusing that, man. It hurts after a while. Rambam, we'll talk about that in a minute as well, brother. Don't worry about that. Force Ghost J, absolute champion. Boss Dobie, absolute legend. Darth Hideous, again, absolute legend. Now, let's bring up the man first. Let's get it up and running. Hey, Joey from New Jersey. I hope you're nice and safe out there, brother. Obviously, our thoughts are with you, but here we go. Let's bring it on. Let's get the man out here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest. You're not here to see my beautiful good looks. We're fully aware of that. You know, that's really no surprise to anyone. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. The man is here. He's ready to go. He's looking absolutely incredible as always. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our man here. He's going right off, and Grid is here. Gridan, my boy. Welcome, you absolute superstar, man. How are you, buddy?
We are joined today by Sable already.
Sable
a little kitty cat there.
It's cranking it up now, man. We threw it out there. Welcome, brother. I hope you're really well. Of course, I hope you're well. Now, before we start, I do need to bring on another special guest that
Yes.
Grid didn't actually know about, ladies and gentlemen. Now
I did not.
We are doing some Battlefront 2 action, as you guys know. Now, one other thing that you guys know is that from time to time, when it comes to Battlefront 2, I kind of suck. So I thought, you know what? I need to bring in reinforcements. So I've got some reinforcements with us today. I have my man here, ladies and gentlemen. My boy has joined us today. We have Mon Calamari action. We're going to drop the camera. Moncal is in the house. We're going to get him over here in front of the camera so you can see him, because he looks a heck of a lot better than I do, just like Grid.
Yeah, can you just turn the camera directly?
Yeah. It's going on him. Stuff me. I know where I stand. Moncal is in the house. So, guys, welcome Moncal. He's here. Crank it up. Let's go. And he's going to take Grid in some Battlefront 2 action, because, as I said, I just basically suck. So he's here. How are you, Cal? How have you been, buddy?
I've been very good.
You can't hear you, man. Got to talk up louder,
I've been
okay?
Very good, but also very bored.
Very bored.
So Grid's here. I'll pass you over to Grid. You can say hello to our man, Grid. How are you, buddy? Say hello.
Hi.
Yep.
Hey, Mon, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Hanging in there. I hear you're kind of bored.
Yeah, pretty good.
Are you ready to carry your dad today in Battlefront?
Yep.
Hey, I'm actually prepared as well there, Hynesy. Tell him I am ready as well. Since we're playing Battlefront, I got my backpack.
Look out.
I got my backpack ready for Hynesy. We got to throw him in the backpack since we're just going to carry him while we're playing.
Should be good fun. All right, you ready to go head to head? All right, I'm going to grab these back. We've only got one set of cans today. So I'm back on Hideous, Absolute Champion. Yeah, we have Moncal here. Boma Fett from Southern California. Hope you're well, brother. It's crazy. Yeah, thanks, Ram. You're on fire, brother. Love your work, as always. So anyway, what I'm going to do is we're going to, of course, I hate this bit. This is certainly the worst bit. I do not enjoy this in any way, shape, or form, ladies and gentlemen. We need to move you down into a corner, brother. I do not like this bit. Just so we can get a bit of Battlefront 2 action going. So give me a second. Let's move you down there.
No, it's perfect time. I need to switch one setting here to change my monitors over to my Xbox.
Yeah,
so,
no worries, brother. No problem. Give us a second. We'll bring that up. We'll get you up and running there in the corner. Let's get the screen up and running, ladies and gentlemen. Let's stream this and get up and running and have some fun with it. There we go. Let's go. All right, now we're up and running here. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. All right, let's get our man back in front. Hang on, where did he go? Let's get him overlapped here. There we go. Oh no, it's one or the other. Oh no, that won't work. No, that won't work. All right, give me a second. Oh man, okay, that won't work. All right, give me a second. I'll work out a plan and we'll get Grid back. Give me a sec and we will do another capture. Hang on a second. Let's go here. Let's go. Make Grid big again. All right, okay, give me a second and we'll bring it up and I'll work out a plan, guys. Give me a minute and we'll crank it. There we go. He's back. He's back. Don't worry. Battlefront cost. I don't think Battlefront is. I think if you got PC, you can play Xbox, but I don't think it's. I don't think PS4 works.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, we're just working it out. Where's your invite and where's your Mace? Mace is at 5, man. I topped out. I've got to get some more packs. He's topped out at 5, so I thought we might have some fun with the after party later, brother. So we'll get to that. Give me a minute, and I'm just going to get a little bit of... We killed Grid. It didn't take long, did it? Oh, he's big again. Yes. I don't like putting him in the corner at all. It's so not something I enjoy at all. You know that. You're only here for Womps. Now, Rookie Boy is happy. We'll talk about the Wampa in a minute. It's a 3v3 Wampa Fest coming up in this GAC, which is going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Do you like Wampa? Do you like Wampa at all?
Yeah.
You like Wampa? Yeah, Wampa's pretty cool. So it's all happening. Give us a second and we're just going to get the game up and running, guys. I've got to set it up. For some reason, I can't have 2 windows open at once, so I've got to open another one for the game, man. So give me 1 second and we'll get sorted here and see if we can get the game up and running. So let's get sorted here. Oh, man. All at once, you know the drill. Hang on 1 second.
Oh, I'm big again.
Yes, yeah, I made you big while I sorted it all out. So give me a second, man. I'm working through it at the moment. Let's go.
We'll do a Sable stream.
Ooh, Sable stream. It's nice.
It's
nice. So, give me a second. Let me get this up and running here. Yeah, that's what we want.
Ooh, Rook's got a lightsaber lighter and a new hat.
Ooh, nice. Well, Rook's got a very... Rook's had a very interesting life. For those that are Patreons, thank you so much for being Patreons, of course, if you are, but we set up a new channel, Grid, for Rook's love story. Now, I kid you not, dead set, you could not write a book about it. You really could not. If you wanted to, you could not write a book about it. It is just insane. It really is. All right, let's go. Make it small. There we go. All right, so let's go over there. Bring it over here. What's going on there? Oh, wrong
I'm
one.
so keen on that Wampa portrait. Rook's gonna get it for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Massive fan. There we go. We're up and running now. Let's get that up and running full size. We're good there. Come on. Oh, I know the Wampa portrait looks amazing, but yeah, we've got 3v3 that Grid.
Yeah, right once I release a video for freaking 5v5 GACs.
It's always the way, isn't it? It really is.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, really?
It's like, of course. Why not? It's Murphy's Law, isn't it? It really is so annoying. It's so annoying.
Yeah, so that was a bummer. Yeah, it just means I have to make another one. So
Yeah, that's it.
3v3 videos coming tomorrow morning.
There we go. There's Grid. He's back. It's all right. We're gonna make him. We're gonna make him look awesome. Give me a second. We're almost done here. Let's go back there. Too far.
Too far.
Too far. Here we go. We got Grid there. All right. Let's get him sorted there. Let's go down there. A little bit of on the fly action, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a mental week. Hey, congrats as well on your 24-hour stream, brother. Let's talk about that. That was insane.
Whew. Thank you. That was that one took a lot out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. I've got no doubt about that. That was just mental. It really was.
That kicked my ass. It was both harder and I guess easier than I thought.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, my sleep schedule sucks anyway, so I was kind of just like, yeah, I'll just sort of, I'll just pop into here and there, and we'll just kind of keep playing. I'm sure I won't get that tired. But there were times where I was borderline, like, I was doing the head nod, the head drop where you almost fall asleep.
Yeah, I know. Oh, dude, you were struggling. I tried to pop in when I could. And
no, you did. And that was awesome.
I tried
you
to pop in
on
where
voice
I could
chat.
and show some love. But, man, I tell you what, you outlasted me. There's only so much we could do. It was just mental. It really was. But congrats, man. That's some tough stuff. That's some tough stuff. It really is. But it's crazy. It really is, brother. Very, very impressed.
Yeah.
And of course, you had to, of course, put up with Ram Bam and all those guys, and like you had to outlast them. So it was a bit mental there as well.
Yeah, we got through. Oh man, we did like I want to say 7 or 8 GACs, I think. And at one point, I was doing mine on my phone and one on the computer at the same time. We're running low on time.
Oh, that's mental. With the gas echo counter review, they start 3v3. Yeah, of course. Now,
yeah, right.
Now we need to talk, brother.
Oh, dude.
3v3 and Galactic Legends. This
you have to drink a lot more for that conversation. Yeah, it's you remember it, right when Sith Empire came out?
Yep.
That first 3v3?
Yep.
The impossible bullcrap that was a Darth Revan lead with Malik and Darth Basti.
I think it was just anything with Malik.
Anything with Malik, pretty much. But anything with that Darth Revan, Darth Malik Basti team, unless you could drastically like mirror match them and get a victory that way.
Yeah.
There was next to nothing that was going to win that or beat that without dropping multiple battles. And now we are going to have the exact same problem with Galactic Legends on probably an even more insane scale, because it really only works, the 5v5 counters that we have, because you can throw in Watt and Thrawn and Hermit Yoda with General Skywalker, or whatever other amount of you have the 5 Jedi, so you got the bonus offense and so on and so forth. Like, it only works because you have such a full team.
Yeah.
And so a 3v3, I don't know what on earth they were thinking with that one.
I know, it's gonna be pretty brutal. It really is. It's crazy. All right, so we're gonna hook you guys up. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
We're gonna hook you guys up. All right, let's get you up and running here. We had to turn on the music.
Go ahead and play
stuff.
I'm doing a freaking. My console had an update, so I'm just knocking that out.
All right, okay.
When it rains, it pours.
Then.
So
you go first.
Yeah, go
then.
ahead and play a run there. We're almost done, but go ahead and play a match.
No, that's fine. No problem. Get after it. Oh, I've run out of beer. Give me a second. I'm going to grab a beer.
We've run out of beer.
Get after
No
it.
problem.
I'll be 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
Sweet. Yeah, guys, it's just it's painful. It is painful that 3v3 with Galactic Legends. I mean, what teams are we going to see? Most likely, you're going to get either a Hux lead with Kylo and maybe Lobster, or you could do a Kylo lead with Hux and Lobster, or you could do Kylo lead with pretty much any first order in there, because then you can make a crew Kylo, whomever team. You're also going to see Galactic Legend Rey with the 2 Resistance heroes. You can see Galactic Legend Rey with GK and one of the heroes, or Rey with GK and Chewie, Rey with Holdo and GK. But those teams like them by themselves are going to be stupid. Crew Kylo SLKR, yeah. Crew Kylo I feel like you could spread it out maybe a little bit more even, because you could do Crew Kylo and Fox, or Crew Kylo and someone on their own, and then SLKR with someone else as well. Just that's gonna suck.
If they get their
I'm not
ultimate,
looking
if they've
forward
got
to
their ultimate, that's just going to let rip so quick. I mean, that's the problem, isn't it? It's just the cooldowns are just going to kick in. Turn meter's just going to fire with 3. Throw an assist, turn meter boost in there as well for them. It's just you're not even going to get a shot.
No, this next GAC is going to be like 90% alcohol with a little bit of GAC.
That sounds like a pretty good deal to me. That's crazy. All right, so what do we got here? We're going to get Ram Bam
Scotty's in the chat. What's up, Scotty?
Hey, Scotty Anderson, champion. Grid, you don't need to list all of them. The best teams are 3v3, Tipple Ray and Triple Kylo.
Yeah.
Triple Ray and Triple Kylo. Yeah, it's mental. It really is.
That's not going to be fun.
No, not at all. Not at all. But man, it's a crazy scenario that they're thinking about 3v3, and that, again, they did this off the bat as soon as they released it as well. It's nothing we're not used to, which is the frustrating part. It really is. So we're loading up Kashyyyk mission at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, cool. Because we've got to get another guy. Ram Bam's going to jump in as well, I think.
That's perfect.
Yeah,
Sweet.
good timing. Good timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my update's almost done here, so go ahead, play the battle, and we'll be in there.
Yeah, sweet, man. Crazy.
I have some fun channel news that I'll share with you guys. That I actually haven't even posted the big thing just yet on my channel because it's still kind of in the works. But we had a little bit of headway just not too long ago, so we're gonna have some fun with it.
Ooh.
The other Scotty, intro Scotty.
Oh, not him.
It's not him.
we don't talk about him.
Scotty is he's helping me make an intro for Little Rex.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, and so far some of our contenders, we have some of the songs that we're looking at grabbing are going to be the one INXS, the song Mediate, if you know that one.
Ooh, yes.
Because it has so much of the Asians in there, meditation and so on and so forth, all those meditations. We're going off of Rexhalation.
Yeah,
exactly.
I like that.
And then another one is by Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Californication.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna call it Rexhalation instead.
Dream of Rexhalation.
Yeah,
I love it.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so good.
Dream of Rexhalation.
I do.
Yeah.
I actually have a Chili Peppers song for a Sith team. I knocked up a while ago when I may have had a few too many beverages that I can talk about when Monkel's not here another time. That is in the works at the moment. But I have been a little bit busy. May as well actually. Yeah, you know what? Let's let everyone know now. It should be ready, I think, next week. Now I have been on the tools, ladies and gentlemen. I have been a bit busy. At the moment, you may be aware that obviously we broadcast this out of my depends on where you are, my theatre room, depending on where you are around the world. I've actually been knocking up a brand new recording space in the garage. So
that's fun.
Yeah, so I've actually been on the tools, which is pretty cool, and we're almost finished. It started about 2 weeks ago, and it's going to be pretty epic. We're going to be a lot more arranged and organised. We're going to have a much better sound, which will be great. And I'm super psyched, man, about what's coming. But it's still not at the point where I can send some photos yet. But it's going to be pretty cool. I'm hoping to have it ready, obviously, for the next lot of GAC. So it'll be pretty sick.
Dude, that's gonna be sweet.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it'll be
Boss Toby brings up a really good point there.
Yeah,
40th anniversary for Empire Strikes Back, and we get feats. No Imperial Troopers, no Moff Gideon, no reworks, no.
Well, the guys put that up today. The boys put that up today. Get in there, go Kels. The guys at obviously the Escape podcast, I was having a good listen today, bunch of legends, and of course they did bring up the point that we still obviously haven't had a road ahead yet. So which again is obviously due next week, as they described we were going to get it, but dude, it better be good.
Yeah, this is getting like even more alarming if that were possible. I
Yeah.
feel like they threw out the Mandalorian content to kind of, buy themselves some time.
Yeah.
Just kind of we're just like, oh guys, we have nothing and people are getting mad. We'll just threw out the Mandalorian and now they're like, well, we should probably make that road ahead now.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, it's just really quite disappointing that, I thought that they might be at least a little bit proactive in at least releasing that. But
I'm very confused. The only thing that I can kind of gather, and we've talked about this a couple of times before, but it always kind of gets brought up.
yeah.
But Kakarot brought up that great point a couple of streams ago of it. Maybe they're just in a transition. It really could be, and it makes kind of sense. Like Battlefront 2 is dying, or it's
It's on life support. They're not releasing anything else. That's it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. So Battlefront's going down. Swigo is in this extremely weird kind of dead period. And really, if you take away that, the only other like Star Wars title that we have right now is Fallen Order, which did get an update just recently.
And it's fantastic.
And it is fantastic. But like that game in and of itself, that game doesn't have like longevity to it. As much as I love the game, you know what I mean? It's not like, since it's not a true open world RPG that you can just
it's a storyline
and change every time. It's a dedicated storyline. You do the same thing every time. So there's not a whole lot of longevity and replayability to it. So and then that's not even making, headliners really. It showed up like it got next to no mention apart from like, here's an update and
well, I did see yesterday, I think it was, they talked about that there will be a Fallen Order franchise. So there's going to be more episodes. What that entails, though, is still unknown at this point. But they are still going to expand on that series, so to speak.
Yeah.
Whether it includes Cal or not, or someone else, who knows. But they
so
did mention that it was quite successful.
If they keep that going with, a Fallen Order 2 and 3 or, whatever it might be, like that'll be something. But it just makes you kind of look at EA specifically, at least in my mind, or the Star Wars games in general. Like, I mean, EA has an exclusive Star Wars rights and they're not making games.
Yeah.
They're not making content for it. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
So it's very possible maybe they are withdrawing some of those licenses, not actively, but they're just basically, my guess is what would be kind of cool is if they're basically getting ready to say, all right, EA is losing the contract. So instead of investing in Battlefront 3 right now, we need to pull the plug on it and start working with this other company, get in the works with them for when we pull the license to then drop Battlefront 3 and Swigo 2, if you will, or whatever they want to call it, or if it's a different thing, or this dedicated open world RPG Star Wars game, stuff like that. I would be ecstatic if in 2023 they're like, hey, EA's gone, here you go, here's a new company that's handling it. Project or Obsidian, oh my god, dude, are you kidding me? Oh, that'd be sweet.
Romeo's here in the house. Welcome, Romeo. Got all his stuff moved to the new place. Congratulations, buddy. We live in there a couple of days. Thanks for giving me a place to Rex and chill tonight, dude. It's great to have you here,
Rex
Romeo.
and chill.
Really is,
I like
brother.
that, actually.
Yeah, Rex and chill. All right, we'll have to fix that. We'll call it Rex and chill. We'll sort that out. But dude, it's great to have you here. It really is. Welcome, man. But it's great to have everyone here, man. This is the problem. I mean, unfortunately, it's a horrible situation, but when GAC's not on, man, there's certainly not a lot we can muck around with. It's crazy. I mean, we can't just jump in the game and do sandbox or any of that sort of stuff. We heard that before.
You can't just, like, play around to have fun. You have to, like... Yeah. 2023, that's 3 years away, my dude. I mean, that's I mean, that does suck. But I would still take that in a heartbeat. Or if even 2022, if the world still even exists by that point. I mean, the rate we're going in 2020 right now, like, who knows?
That's crazy. EA will probably outbid any gaming company to keep the rights. Oh. Well, this is the thing. I think the problem, and this is the problem that we've got obviously with Swagger specifically, but with EA in general, is that it's the unknown that's the problem. If they came out and said, hey, we're in this position right now, and things, if we got a bit more clarity on where everything's at in regards to Star Wars game content, I think we'd be pretty happy. Like I think
Yeah.
across the board, we're just not getting a damn thing. I reckon anyway, regardless of what it is. It
Yeah.
just seems like everyone's in a bunker and
No,
hiding
that is- yeah.
from communicating with player bases across the board now, which is really a strange position.
Yeah. I mean, there's enough little like clues and hints just kind of in my mind that like it might be happening. I mean, why is StarWars.com all of a sudden covering Swigo?
Well, I mean,
like-
the obvious question I think we talked about before then is Lucasfilm then making a comeback? LucasArts making a comeback?
LucasArts, yeah.
Yeah, I meant LucasArts. So if they're making a
I would
comeback,
absolutely love that, dude. Like,
yeah,
I mean, some of their games, like, so part of the thing that like they didn't have as much, technology and maybe game development sense or like money to throw at the game as EA does, because like if you look at it, EA they do make beautiful games.
Yeah.
They're buggy as shit and shallow
Yep.
and quite hollow.
Yep.
But like Battlefront 2 looks gorgeous.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
literally like aesthetically speaking,
And so does Fallen Order.
fantastically
The
well put
moves,
together.
the moves, the special moves are insane. Visually, they're spectacular. They
Oh
really have
yeah,
got those right.
absolutely, just gorgeous
Yeah.
game, but then there's not like you can sense that there's not like I don't know, kind of like the heart or like the spirit in the game. It's there for money,
Yeah,
and you get that sense quite often,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
absolutely. No, it's crazy.
And so in LucasArts, they made amazing Star Wars games because they love Star Wars, and it just didn't have like the graphics and whatnot to kind of back it up. So if now with Disney backing that and having even more money, and then if they throw on a company like Obsidian or Project Red on there, who has this great history now of making fantastic games. I mean, Red Dead Redemption, are you kidding me, dude?
Yeah,
That game is incredible. Outer Worlds, I'm wrapping that up soon here on my stream, and I want to play it again already. Is gorgeous, fantastically well written, beautiful game, full complete game. If one of those guys got their hands on some of these Star Wars games, like, oh, could you imagine, dude? Could you
and that's the
imagine?
point. I mean, just what they're capable of doing is just, we know what they've done. I mean, up until now, what they've been able to produce, they've got the runs on the board. Some of the best games were LucasArts, no doubt, that we grew up with when we were kids.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, again, the possibilities are endless, and hopefully, if it did happen, well, a lot of the smart people at EA would probably go and work for them, especially the passionate Star Wars loving ones anyway. So,
Yeah.
that could just be mental. It really could. It's crazy. It really is. Yeah, X-Wing or TIE Fighter remake. Now you're talking, Boss Toby. That would be insane. Some of the best games ever, because everyone loves the shit battles like Cal's doing now, and everyone loves them. But
Yeah.
it's hard to get a battle up.
Grid, if you played again, will you kill all the villagers? I mean, Elite, most likely. Let's be honest. I don't know if you've watched any of these streams I've been doing here, Hynesy, or any of these Outer World ones. Dude, literally, like every time I log in, I just massacre some village or town without meaning to.
All I
And
see
that's
is you
genuine.
screaming like a little girl in some games, man. That's about it.
That happens too quite often. Which, by the way, we're going to be starting Alien Isolation soon, so that's gonna be a party and a half.
another Grid Seal Scream Fest on its way soon.
Yep.
Crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So like, I mean, well, not. Why did it just start Destiny? Not Destiny. But yeah, I mean, everyone in like it's we're not difficult to please, in my opinion. Like, you know what I mean? If you
Yeah.
just like anyone in chat could like immediately throw out, and I'm kind of curious, someone just throw out like, what would you like to see in Star Wars? What would be something fun that you would like to see in Swigo? Specifically, we'll do Swigo. But like, it's not that hard to please us. And the Star Wars universe is there. You just got to do something.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're pushing like 8 months
Yeah.
with no new content, with no new anything, even if you spaced them out, take like 2 months in between if you want, or a month or 3 months, and be like, all right, in January, here's sandbox mode. In March, here's live PvP. In June, here's the Empire rework. In July, here's whatever random little thing we're adding in, a new character for you guys, and just like something, just at this point,
Yeah.
something, anything,
Yeah.
just something.
Well,
Please, sweet
everything
mercy.
except for a Mace Windu rework. Anyway, did you know? Does Rambam know out there that Mace isn't getting a rework, Grid?
I don't know if he does.
You don't think he does? Wait for it.
This is not how I wanted to break it to you, buddy, but
It's not pretty, bro. It's not looking
it
good.
is what it is. Exarchun. You know how cool that'd be to dip into the expanded universe?
Yeah.
I mean, Disney, obviously there's legal things where they can't really do this and that type of stuff, and that's fine. But like,
Yeah.
that, how cool that would be, and like how that would turn you into like a fan hero,
Yeah.
to be like, here's Exarchun, here's Nagasado,
Yeah.
here's Tulak Horde, here's Darth Bane, here's Malgus,
Yeah.
all these people, all these other characters. Like, there are so many characters that you could throw into this game.
Yeah.
And instead, we get this bullshit bullcrap.
No, it's all good, man.
Legend.
It's fine.
This galactic legend, like horribly thought out, disgusting unit and faction and character that is just so hollow and just dead. Like,
I know. It's just
bad.
mental, and it's frustrating. It's just so frustrating, isn't it? It really is, because I mean, I'm finally at the point now that I'm farming Mary Sue. I've got her up and running, and which is awesome. You should have seen me when I actually got to the point where I got those last few shards when I beat the last battle. There was I think there's a clip in the server. No, it's a Twitch clip. It's hilarious, and I lost my mind. I really did. I'm gonna try and turn it into an emoji because it's quality.
Oh yeah.
And it's just me dancing around like a silly person. And I've finally got it up and running. I've got a gear 11 now, man. I've got
nice.
2 Kyro walls and 3 stun guns to gear 12. So it's a brutal farm. It really is.
Yeah.
Mary Sue, otherwise known as Ray Cash Grabber. A lot of people
Cash
call her
Grabber,
as
yep.
well. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Oh,
But so finally got up and running. But yeah, the farm is cruel. It's brutal. It really is, man. And when you finally get it, that ain't it. I haven't even started the
and you
ultimate
can't
farm
even
yet.
use them.
Yeah.
Like it is mind blowing to me that like it's not like end game content. It's just a really big paywall.
Yeah, huge.
Like,
it is massive. But that's just even to get to the point where you unlock the thing, let alone everything else. It's just nuts.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, man. It really is.
yeah. So like that's been a party and a half.
Yeah,
that's for
absolutely.
Sure.
It's mental.
I'm finally getting close to Kylo.
Congrats, that's awesome.
Yeah, I've got let's see here. I have everyone at gear 13. Obviously I have to get, the exact relics here shortly. But I'll need let's see here. The only ones I got left are the 2 pilots. Here, the 2 pilots, Veteran Chewie. I think that's it actually. And Storm or Officer.
Nice. Yeah. No,
So I still got 4, but I mean I'm in the majority now.
Yeah, you're on the right side of it.
Yeah.
You're on
yeah,
the
and
right
they're
side.
and they're all quite close. It's just
Yeah.
because I gave some of that gear over to Stormtrooper and the other people. So
Yeah, of course.
we're getting close.
No, you're doing good,
Getting
man.
close.
See, I'm wrapped again now. Obviously, they brought back the packs, the bulk shard packs. I've still got a bit of Hux love to give, and I've got a little bit of Tomato Tripper love still to give, and they've finally brought them back
Yeah.
in the weekly shipments again, which is unreal.
Yeah.
But I'm a bit stoked about that because I can fast track that because I thought, don't tell me those things aren't never coming back again. So yeah, I'll certainly be a bit closer to it, which I'm pretty happy about myself. But yeah, man, it's certainly a massive investment for these characters and these guys, and it doesn't stop once you unlock it. That's the thing; it just cranks up again from there, just because it's an extra kick in the nuts. It's pretty simple.
It boggles my mind how they can be quote unquote innovative when it comes to new paywalls
Yeah.
and new ways to like screw their game.
Yeah.
Because like Originally we were just mad that Malik was stuck behind the 5-star unlock,
Oh, and gas.
and a little bit of Chirotex,
Yeah.
but he had it wasn't the worst farm in the world. You just have to get Old Republic, which then gets you both Revens, and you kind of go on your way.
Yep.
And then it came to Gas, who also was a 5-star unlocked, had this terrible, stupid RNG, horrible, terrible event. And then he's stuck behind even more pieces and is even worse at Gear 11 versus Relic 7 than Malik is. And you're like, wow, they can't get much worse than that. Let's get rid of the 5-star unlock there, you guys. And you're like, okay, we'll get rid of the 5-star unlock. Here's a 7-star unlock. But and then they just make it even worse. It's even a worse gear crunch grind to level them up. It's an even more difficult time to actually, it's just like, it blows my mind how they managed to do that.
Yeah, it's just really frustrating. It really is. But he was usable at 5-star. Gas wasn't. Yes, that was the difference. You're absolutely right. Could not agree more, Ram. You're all over it, brother. All over it. But it gets frustrating. But dude, new Star Wars feature film coming our way. Our man, our New Zealand friend, of course, Taika Waititi, is in the works to create a brand new Star Wars feature film, which, man, I'm pretty stoked about that. He knows his stuff. He's for those that of course don't know, and I'm sure you probably do, but obviously he took over the last episode of The Mandalorian, the last season. Everyone knows him as Korg, of course, in Marvel, and he's a very accomplished screenwriter and director. So hopefully, man, we might be getting at least another feature film sooner rather than later, which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and that'd be awesome. There's stuff in the works, they like, and the potential's there. Everything's there. It's just, God, they just make it so terrible.
It's more the storyline. I'd love to hear what guys would like to see out there, like in chat. I'd like to see what you guys want from a new film. I mean, the only thing that obviously was mentioned previously as well was something along the lines of like the Old Republic sort of stuff. There's a possibility of going Old Republic style with a feature film. We had the Game of Thrones boys for a while there who nicked off. But Jojo Rabbit was a great movie, Boss Toby. Yes, I love that one. Very, very funny stuff. He's just quality. Absolutely brilliant in that. He knows what he's on about. You bunch Yoda. Yeah, of course. Rambam, yeah. Tamura Morrison. Again, another accomplished New Zealander who'll be playing a character in Mandalorian Season 2. Very well known as Django, of course, in the movies. So whether we get Django, or someone even said today that he could even play Rex, which would be pretty cool because timeline fits. There's talk of course, Ahsoka coming back. There's no reason why you couldn't do a bit of Ahsoka action there as well with a little bit of Rex hanging around. So you could get a live Rexalate.
Oh my God. Well, I can only get so erect.
Scout Troopers did nothing wrong, says Rook. punching Baby Yoda. KOTOR, yeah, Boss Baby, I'm thinking the same thing. Force Ghost J, Jar Jar Binks, the Star Wars story. That's not cool, man. You want people to go to the movies.
We're trying to save Star Wars, not kill it.
It's crazy. It really is. But no, it's there's even the last few days, there's been, obviously a lot more, at least something going on with, the actual movie or film content, which is pretty cool. You got to love hearing that.
Yeah.
What are you knocking back over there tonight, Grid? What are we on, brother?
Oh, I just got a White Claw.
Nice.
I'm pretty weak tonight.
Nice. Yep. No, I'm
keeping it nice and easy. I don't want to drink too much. I'm still taking things a little bit easy here.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Still getting your head around it, man. Bit of Ahsoka action, Rexalating, Gridsy's up. There goes the disc. I love it. It's classic. Now, hang on. Before you go into a battle, are you guys going to try and do a group battle?
I think it's gonna work since it's gonna go on your account.
Oh, okay. Do you want to change over then?
Sure.
All right, cool. Give us a second. We'll change over the account, and then we'll get up and cranking. Rambam, if you're around, brother, we'll get you hooked in 1 second, man. Hang on 1 sec. And we'll get up and running, and you can take on Moncal, brother, live. You can take him on and see if you can get after him. He knows what he's doing. He's all over it. What was your biggest kill streak you had? I think it was like 21 or something?
I think it was 50.
50.
No, it was 50.
I wasn't even close.
50 was
Not
only
even
180.
close.
So basically, he makes me look ordinary, but to be fair, Grid, you know, so do you, and so do the majority of people. So you know, that's really not a hard ask. Let's be honest, it really is.
KOTOR 3 would be an awesome way to revamp a lot of, you know, people's love for the game.
Yeah.
I feel like, and for the genre, and an easy way to introduce another RPG and a complete RPG, you know, or a true open world RPG. I feel like that'd be an easy way to incorporate all that.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's something a lot of people have been wanting, so
Yeah.
that'd be great.
But the problem is, we want a lot of stuff and we don't get it.
Yeah, so many people are like, this would be cool to have, and they're just like, nah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
We don't want to do that.
It's not working.
We don't want to.
Because people want it.
It's not working.
It's a way to go Origin versus Xbox, or only Xbox. I think it's only Xbox, man, but I'm not 100%.
Yeah, there's no cross-platform, unfortunately.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, KOTOR 3 would be good. Absolutely. No, look, so much cool stuff. At least we're getting some information, which is great. We obviously got about 150 million packs a few days ago. Oh, man, is there some packs flying around the game right now.
Oh my goodness gracious, there is.
It's mental. It really is crazy.
Dude, it's painful, man.
It is
painful now with how much, like, you just open that game and you're just bombarded now. Like, you know, they're like, oh, it's a free game, so you don't have, you know, in-game ads.
Yeah.
But you have in-game ads for the game that you're playing with the packs. Like, they just absolutely hammer you with those things, dude.
Yeah, no, they do, man. And that's the thing, it's nuts. But I still can't get over, and this is the annoying part, I still can't get over that we're playing a Star Wars game, but we're playing a Star Wars game that doesn't have a Death Star battle in it, man. It just... I still can't get my head around that. It's just... Oh.
I am bewildered.
Yeah. I was trying to think of another word.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's just so frustrating. It really is, because, you know, we really, really love Star Wars. We all started on the originals, and I mean, a lot of us have seen them. Jeez Louise, if you haven't seen them, you're probably not playing this game, let's be honest. But
yeah,
how we don't have, you know, a Death Star raid or something like that, or an event around that, just blows my mind, man. It really does. It's crazy.
I mean, it better, like, that better switch, you know, pretty, like, maybe that's new content that they're talking about, a combined ship and unit raid, you know, with the Death Star. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But, like, they said they're not doing a raid.
Yeah.
So, like...
Yeah, what do we do now?
You've crossed everything off the list.
I know. No sandbox, no raid, no...
Live
in
PvP.
anything.
Just nothing. Just nothing.
Oh, it's just crazy. There you go. You're up and running. You got it up and running there.
Nothing's happening. What's going on?
It will kick in.
What's going on?
Chillax, mate. It's all good. It's all good.
It's gonna wait here.
Yep, just wait there and something will pop up. Is it, who's the, so there's no one in the room at the moment? Yep, nah, just you. Alright, cool. Star Wars game, no lightsabers.
Star Wars game without
crazy.
a Death Star. Never thought about how idiotic that sounds. Isn't that true?
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, no, we'll get you on Zoom, Ram Bam. I'll flick you an invitation, man. We'll get you on Zoom, if you don't mind, of course, Grit. Let's get Ram Bam in here.
Totally.
Give me a second. Let's get Ram Bam in here. Hang on one sec. Come on. Send him a link, brother. Hang on a second. Let's get the boy here, Ram Bam. Where are you, Ram Bam Balam? On my list, there we go. Bang, man. We're gonna go because we can. Best Star Wars movie would follow a Force-sensitive character that learns to use the Force from age 12 to 20 and then recruited into Jedi Order, and maybe tell a story of how they survived Order 66.
I mean, that's basically...
That's what we just had. Kinda.
Yeah, it's basically Fallen Order.
Kinda. Oh, that's crazy. Hey, how did you go in light side TB, by the way?
Ooh, Dark Side, you mean?
Yeah, dark side. Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, I mean, they're both bullshit, so I mean, it's hard to distinguish sometimes. I, our guild ended out at I think 30 or 31. We were just shy. If we got 30, we were just shy of 31. I mean, we were close.
On the edge. Nice.
Yeah. Like a couple mil away. So
nice. Here comes Ram Bam. Ram Bam, I've just given him the green light to pop in. Give me a second. He'll be here any sec. Where is his head? Where'd you go, Ram Bam? Where are you, brother? He's here anyway. Here somewhere.
He's somewhere.
He's here somewhere. He's in, but he's got no camera.
Oh, this is weird playing on Xbox again. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's problematic too. Like I am struggling.
Oh, crazy.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you, brother. How are you, mate?
Hey, what's going on?
No, not much, man. Not much. I'm looking forward to seeing how well you can take on the Moncal. He's primed and ready to go, man. I pulled out the heavy artillery today, so look out.
Well, you know, my Xbox is the least perfected of my 3 accounts. So if I lose, I'm gonna blame it on that. Just give you a heads up.
Yeah.
Hey, just a quick one, man. Is there a mace rework coming? I'm just not sure.
You know, I'm optimistic. It's gonna happen. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen.
2023.
And when it does, you'll all be sorry.
I would absolutely love that though, like especially now since I have a Relic 7 Mace window also. Like how hilarious would that be?
Right, Grid.
Like...
Tell us about how you feel about your Relic 7 Mace, since our man Hynesy here doesn't have one yet.
Oh, I've got him at 5, man, and I ran out of those stupid bloody materials. But mind you, I took him from like, what was he, Gear 8 or something? I thought that was a pretty good wild, bro.
Well harder though.
I'll tell you what.
What if he was even good?
I'm quite jealous that Hynesy didn't put the materials into one. I wish I still had the materials.
I know, and
I love you, Ram. I love you, buddy. But God, the tune is just—it hurts my soul.
Look, we just had to keep you going on that shit streak, you know, because you had Bodhi, and then you had Clone Wars. So,
I mean, it's only fair. That's what's next.
Vertigo threw it out there. We just need a Mace Windu movie so they can rework him.
There you go.
That'd work a treat. I love it.
Oh
That's
my
quality.
god.
Dude, I think it's so that character just like dropped off the face. Like he's such a like pivotal character, not just like I mean, especially in Clone Wars, but I mean in general in Star Wars. Like, and he's so bad.
I know, it's crazy.
Iconic, and he sucks. Just a horrible character.
Oh, Brad's gone out there. He's sitting at the card table. May survived Order 66. Changed my mind.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you. You know what? You get much love from me, Brad. Okay, much love from me.
I know, man. He got thrown out.
Also, I have one more thing to add about that. Hashtag Mace said nothing wrong.
And Vertigo's brought it out there. Either that or just bring out a Galactic Legend Mace Windu and leave the old one as trash.
Oh god, please no. No, I couldn't take another.
You took it to Relic 7 and then they took a Galactic Legend one. You could start from the start again.
You would literally have polar opposites. You would have a trash Mace Windu and a way too OP Mace Windu. That's just...
Oh, crazy.
Can't handle it.
That would just be rough.
Cool. We're just trying to get it up and running here, fellas. Are we getting close? Where are we at?
Close, just...
And then you got to spend 5,000 US to make him great again. Oh, that would just be brutal. It really would.
I don't know if I would. I love him, but no.
Oh,
really?
we know you would, dude.
Oh, dude, you would.
Oh, in a heartbeat. Easy, man.
He would.
Don't even try and...
Yeah, don't try and hide it, man. I mean, let's dude, we know you.
We know you dropped that the second they like announced it.
We know you, right?
Is that sad that y'all know me like that?
Dude, in a heartbeat, it'd be like here's here's the next galactic legend Mace Windu is coming out with. Actually, it'd be kind of cool. Obviously, they'd never do it. There's no reason that they would, but just for funsies sake, a galactic legend Mace with like Jango Fett.
Ooh.
It'd be kind of cool. Obviously, it's not going to happen, but they bring them out and they'll be like, here's an introductory pack that allows you to, the day that the event drops, you can have them at 5-star, and it's $400.
They literally
would be
do
like,
not
boom.
need to. I probably would actually.
There's no probably about it.
All right. There is literally not much work that they have to do to make Mace at least usable.
Dude,
Reason
literally,
being,
if they gave him Shatterpoint, you're good.
And
there's two different ways.
Point.
There's two different ways that they could do this. They could either give him the stuff that they gave him for the Padme event. I don't know, just throwing that out there. Or they could give him this. There's 3 ways actually. Or they could give him
Three-way?
Three-way Mace.
I mean, we're in a three-way right now. Hey,
Sounds messy.
That's
well, he's only got one hand, so it's not that messy. All right, so you have light side territory battles version or dark side territory battles version, right? So give him that. Give him the Padme event version. Or I don't know, just give us the territory war version. All 3 of which are in the game code. It's not hard
they're
to make
already
them.
in there. Like,
Just make him usable. I don't even care about full rework right now. Just make him fucking usable.
dude, that's what
Oh, yeah, we're
blows
on
my
YouTube.
mind.
I gotta watch my cousin on my YouTube.
That's what blows my mind is like they're already in the game. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Just get rid of the one that you have
No.
and make a different one.
No, but see, here's where you're wrong. It costs time, and time is money.
That's
So
true.
they won't do it.
Oh, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, no, they have.
Just-
Bone was right. They have had multiple Mace reworks, and here's the problem: every Mace rework has gotten substantially worse than the last. I don't even know how that's possible.
Who would have thought?
Mace has gone through, I think, 4 reworks, three reworks, I think.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
Yeah, and 2 endurance reworks. Blech.
Oh man,
Yep,
it's crazy.
and still poop.
And yeah, it's just very,
Endurance got worse after the rework. I don't even know how that. How's that a thing?
Remember
Hey,
that-
hey, you know what's better than damage immunity? 150k undispellable protection up.
Yeah, that with the way that characters work nowadays is gone in like 3 seconds flat.
Brad goes in charge. Comes to the game, he'll quit immediately.
Oh my god, I would have
Oh,
to
my
seriously evaluate my decision to
Hynesy,
continue playing this
Hynesy,
game.
did you see the forum post today?
No, which one?
Darth Jar Jar confirmed to come to the game.
Oh, trash! Don't give me that troll crap, man. Don't give me that troll crap. I've been keeping an eye on the forums, like where there's nothing posted, and I know that didn't happen, brother.
Totally thought that they were going to come out with a road ahead today.
Yeah, we talked
Like,
about that before, man. That's
Man.
I think we all expected that, but it certainly didn't happen.
Nope. It is not allowed to put anything in the game apparently.
How good does the crate mission look?
I just
It
wanna
looked
get
the
good
crate mission
one.
is again like, and even in the movie, like aesthetically amazing.
Visually magnificent. Yeah.
Are you in the game, Grid?
No, my game is uploading or updating.
Yeah, we couldn't hook into you either, Ram.
I'm literally on right now.
You on?
Yes, I'm on.
Because we're not hooked in though.
Elite first order operative.
Well, I mean, what do we have to do to get me hooked in there?
How am Zach? Who you logged in as? You or me?
You. Why?
It should hook in then.
Well, I'm on you. So.
No. See, Everett, the last time we got a road ahead, it was like 2 weeks into the month, so we can't beat that record. We have to make it like 3 weeks in the month.
Let's make it 4 weeks into the month.
Yes.
That's making it next month actually.
No. You know what's even better than that road ahead?
My cat.
The road ahead for the following road ahead.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. What if they're going to go so
what
far
if
in
they just
advance?
skip this quarter completely, and then they bring out the road ahead next quarter talking about what they were going to do this quarter?
There we go. Now we're talking CG.
It's gonna be
You know,
fun.
it is kind of sad though. Like on a genuine note, like all kind of trolling or memes or anything aside, it's kind of sad because CG isn't a big company, right? We all know that they're a smaller company. But it's quite sad that because if you go on their website, it's literally it's Star Wars. That's the only thing that they've really ever done.
Yeah.
Which I mean, to start with Star Wars is awesome. To start with Swigo, great. To start with making a game that made $1 billion, like congratulations, you guys. But there's nothing else on their resume right now, right? Yeah. And at the same time, it is very sad to see that because this company might. I doubt they're actually going to die because money talks and they've made $1 billion.
Yeah.
But everyone will now forever have this sour taste in their mouth of this disgusting company and how they treated people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And forever.
What it could have been.
Yeah. It will always be, even if they like to say otherwise. The people who went through this and played this are always going to know you guys screwed this game.
Which is why they can never make a Galaxy Heroes 2.
Yeah.
Not with CG in charge. They'd have to bring a whole new
because people wouldn't sign up to it, just out of principle.
Because they'd be like, the only reason people are still sticking around right now is because they have so much invested in this game.
Yeah.
Once,
if I were to start
that
this game
investment leaves,
today,
Yeah.
And it's like EA at least could ride off of the fact that they used to make good games. They used to make fun, awesome games with EA Sports and whatnot, and they used to make really good.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Some of my favorite memories are playing the NHL 2000.
Oh God.
With my brother, I played that game so much, and I freaking loved it. And all those other Star Wars games, sports games, I had a lot of fun with those. And so when EA makes a game now, I'm like, they have a lot of money and they make pretty games, but they'll probably eventually
they're going to be written with microtransactions.
Yeah,
Or loot boxes.
Or loot boxes. Yeah, surprise mechanics.
Call it what you want.
Just let DICE take over.
Yeah, but now CG. They are starting their reputation with being a cash grabbing terrible company, and it's gonna be rough for them in the future, that's for sure.
And same goes for Marvel Strike Force company. That company is a cash grabbing company, but at least they're doing stuff. I don't know, like live PvP.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that game was gone some time ago. They're breathing new life into it, and this is the point. It's not done and dusted, but they just got to start doing things right. And what I mean by doing things right is doing things that people actually want. Because here's a crazy idea: if you give the people what they want, they're going to come back, right?
Yeah,
and they're going to tell their friends. So I know it's this crazy notion that if you actually provide something that people actually enjoy and want, instead of whatever they have in their mind of wanting to make themselves, it's probably always going to be a better result.
Oh, Jenna.
Yeah, Jana's in the house. She's going to have to unpack some groceries though. But
yeah, if you it's so easy to make us really happy, and they manage to screw it up.
Yeah, this is the thing, and with this as I said, the guys out there would know what I'm talking about. This community is insane. It really is, and a lot of people would not even be still playing any of these games if it wasn't for the people hanging around, the community involved in it, for sure.
Yeah.
We literally do not ask for a lot. You look, Fallen Order brought out a sandbox mode.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Not even an insane sandbox mode. It's literally, hey, you want to go up against 100 stormtroopers? Go right ahead. Have at it.
Yeah, don't let me stop you.
And it doesn't give you any rewards. It doesn't do anything for the game. It gives you no XP at all.
It's literally
Hey.
something to do and play.
Yeah.
Like,
Right, and respawn respawn. But Fallen Order has made less money. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's made less money than Capital Games has.
Yeah.
They got a sandbox mode. Why can't Capital Games bring a sandbox mode into Arcade?
Yeah. It's not rocket science. It really
No,
isn't, is it?
I'm just throwing that out there. You know.
Yeah. Go, Kellers. How you going? How you traveling? Take him. Oh, gotcha.
yeah, it's painful that they're living by this minimal effort, maximum payout sort of mentality instead of trying to do anything for the game.
Yeah.
And like, sure, I mean, if you want to be more on the cash grabby side of things, if you want to be more on the side of like making money and, you know, who cares what the fan base actually wants, like, fine, do that, but you gotta still at least throw us a bone every once in a while, otherwise people are gonna quit your game.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta at least throw those people you know, a bone sometime.
Yeah. Less people playing equals less money coming in. It's not really difficult maths, is it? It really isn't. It's pretty straightforward. Here we go.
Yeah.
Lockie's been involved with Australian esports for years and never found a game with a community this good. I completely 100% agree with that, brother. The people here are incredible. They really are. And hashtag we deserve better. There you go.
Yep.
It's
No,
as
seriously.
simple as that. It really is.
Yeah. I mean, it's painful, dude.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be. Why should we? Yeah, no one wants to sit around and bitch and just try and, you know, just complain about stuff. It's not our style. It's crazy. Don't be like that, Elite Wolf. Goes bang. He goes bang.
Hynesy and
it's
wine.
Not Hynesy and wine. It's Hynesy and beer, man. See, it's beer, not wine. But yeah, no. Well, again, this is the thing, Wolf. Man, we got nothing else to be excited about. We got 3v3 coming up.
Not even to be excited. We got nothing to talk about. The
Yeah,
only thing to talk about is the lack of anything to talk about.
We are literally 9 days into the next quarter. What do we have to show for it?
Yeah, with no understanding of what's coming in the quarter.
Actually, hold on. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the quarter actually started in April, right? Because it was January, February, March.
Yeah.
April, May, June.
April 1, yeah.
So we are technically a month, 9 days into the quarter, and we still have no road ahead telling us, hey, this is what's coming in this quarter.
I mean, that's probably indicative of what's coming this quarter is nothing.
Well, that's scary, man. Either that or it's going to be something absolutely enormous.
No, we got something this quarter. We got Mandalorian content.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for. You remember when they're like,
packs,
"Hey guys,
right?
we're planning on alleviating the gear crunch." Remember that, right? And then they gave us, you know, a little bit of gear at the end of, you know, the dailies.
Yeah, and then brought cars in.
And I remember in a Q&A, like a Q&A or two after, right after they said they were going to be alleviating the gear crunch, is when someone asked. A while ago, you guys mentioned that you were going to be alleviating the gear crunch. Whatever happened with that? And the answer was literally, oh, well, we gave you guys the gear on when you completed the dailies. And literally in the answer was, I'm more kind of curious now what you guys thought we meant by alleviating the gear crunch. And I was like, oh dear God, there is a massive
Disconnect.
Massive distance in communication and understanding of what people expect and want versus what they expect to deliver. And so at this point, yeah, I'm just waiting for him to be like, we told you guys we were going to give you something that you guys all wanted. That was the Mandalorian content, and we're going to be like, oh dear God, there was nothing else.
Well, I mean, for instance, right? Not to say his name again because I know how much you guys love hearing his name, but Mace Windu challenges.
Oh, is he getting a rework?
He will be getting a rework. He will be getting a rework. I don't know when. They have not announced it yet, but he will be getting a rework.
Because every time you mention it, I'm just going to ask.
The challenges. I don't know. Mark IV stun guns. How useful are they?
Yeah.
I tell you right where they go for me. They go to the salvage droid, the salvage Jawa.
Mace Windu? Oh, sorry, salvage droid.
No. See, Mace Windu, actually, he's going to be doing the. I predict he's going to solo the entire Galactic War.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Watch.
Yeah.
You'll see.
I know. There's
Do you think
Chargers
anyone
asking.
in CG plays this game free to play and understands the grind? No.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think they even test the kits, man. I mean,
They really don't. They just wait. I mean, ever since like what? Maybe Jedi Knight Revan? They they just make character kits and then just throw them out there, and then when people are like, "Hey, this doesn't work," they're like, "Oh my God, we didn't catch that in our testing. How on earth did that happen?"
No,
Yeah.
like literally. Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, prime example. They just came out and said, "Hey, this isn't working like we thought it was going to work," and blah 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 blah. The character that's not working is the very previous meta to the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren and Rey meta. Do you not test against the meta characters?
That
Like I would understand like CLS or JTR working in that sort of lineup. Like, hey, this kid can two-mana. Oh shit, we didn't think about that. Let's fix it. But literally, gas the meta for 6 months, and you didn't test it to see that it was gonna two-man a 5-man Kylo squad.
yeah, like even your guys. So like, fine, cheese squads. Yes, I can understand that. Like, we got time in our hands, and we come up with some really unique things for sure.
We have time on our hands because there's no sandbox mode.
Because there's nothing to do. But like, so like, I can respect that with cheese squads. Like, that's fine. But it's like, dude, gas. You're not gonna. Okay. Literally the previous meta that everyone is using at the moment, and it's the biggest, most popular thing in the game. Okay. Sure.
ECW Star wants to put Mace into salvage. Darth Ordnan goes bang! Has everyone told the innocent part of the audience that Ram Man is an insane man and not to listen to the Mace malarkey?
Nice.
I didn't get that memo, brother.
No, Hynesy tried stopping at Relic 5, but it's not going to happen. It's going to happen.
I ran out of material, man.
And as you can see, I have already made Gridan great again.
You made me mediocre.
What do you mean? Yeah. Hey, hang on a minute. Let's back the truck up here, brother.
You were mediocre because you had a Relic 7 Bodhi, and a Relic 7 Clone Wars Chewie. I made you great by having a Relic 7.
There's nothing mediocre about this, man. Man, come on, man. Have a look at that, man. There's nothing mediocre there, brother. It just screams perfection. It screams perfection.
Did you not see that Mace is better than Gas in the Places of Power event?
Because it's not a proper Mace. Oh, classic.
You're right, it's my Mace. That's a proper Mace.
Yeah. So Vertigo goes crazy talk. What if they made a sandbox mode and used it to test things before releasing them? I've got a crazier idea, Vertigo. I want to throw at you, right? I've got a crazier idea. How about you get a group of committed people who love the characters and know the kits and know the gameplay and the style and stuff, and get them together and maybe get them to test things along the way and actually advise people on releases and stuff. And you could even do something crazy, and you could even call it something like the Game Changer program. I don't know. I'm just throwing that idea out there. It's just mental.
I heard a myth about this, Hynesy. I heard a myth about the Game Changer program.
Yeah.
There was this legendary program called the Game Changer program that CG had, and they shut it down because they didn't feel as though it was being utilized.
Not at all. No, it certainly wasn't being used at all. I mean, it's not like the
that's
people
just
actually knew what they were
legends.
doing playing the game for all these years or anything.
That's the stuff of legends.
That's stuff of legends. We haven't. There's no confirmation on that.
Yeah, that's all fake news.
Rook goes bang! Rookie boy! Instead, they should listen to me and Relic 7 Wampa. Only if you want the portrait, brother. If you want the portrait, but yeah. Hey, how about...
Rook, in order to have a Relic 7 Wampa, you have to know how to use it first. So that excludes Hynesy.
Oh!
That's true.
It's funny because it's true. I love it. It's great.
Oh my god, dude. I remember watching your GAC and you were literally playing Wampa wrong. And I did not know how that was possible.
Oh, man. It was easy, dude. It was probably about 6 beers in. It's, it happens. It happens. Yeah, it's certainly not my finest moment, but yeah, the good thing is that we videoed it. So if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, feel free to check out the Hynesy server. We've got the Hynesy highlights channel, and there's a video of me getting absolutely creamed by a bunch of rebels with a Relic 7 Wampa. Still hearing about it, and will forever. It's etched in history.
What if they made a sandbox mode like Fallen Order, but instead of Stormtrooper, you get to mow down tons of maces? That'd be too OP. You can't have that.
The First Order. Instead,
At least it'd be useful.
It would make him more useful than he is now.
turn this around or we'll lose this battle.
Wait, how did you play Wampa wrong? Well, Hynesy, would you like to tell Charter how you played on?
Go and look at it. I got stunned and just never got off stun, and got dazed. I copped everything. It was nasty.
Let me put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Hynesy basically did exactly like someone would play Han Solo wrong.
Oh,
Han Solo opens up and you only have that one ability. Hynesy was sitting here trying to click the X'd out abilities that you can't click on.
Oh, that's it. It was like we had one. I think I had one turn in the whole battle. I seriously think I had one turn, and yeah, just never got off the ground at all. But
all you had to do was toss protection up and daze.
Just
all you had to do.
Oh, coulda, woulda, shoulda, man. It's it was just one of those days where it was. Yeah, the look on my face says it all, brother. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty.
See, that right there tells me you are worthy of having a Relic 7 base, but not a Relic 7 Wampa.
Oh man, it was a good idea at the time. Let's put it that way. And most of these are
because there's no way to misplay Mace. He sucks either way, so there's no way to misplay him.
Yeah, no matter what.
So
there's no using the wrong move. They're all.
Let's just invest hundreds into the guy. Perfect logic there. And hey, let's talk, boys. How you going? Obviously, we're pretty lucky down here, down under at the moment. We're actually looking at easing restrictions and stuff with everything going on around the world and stuff at the moment. We're sitting in a good position at the moment. But how are you guys coping at the moment? I'll start with you, Rambam. Are you still pretty well in lockdown, brother, or where are you at as far as things on the home front?
For the most part, we're still in lockdown. The state has been easing restrictions a little bit, letting people kind of open up businesses a little bit more and whatnot. They're still in like the whole social distancing phase and whatnot, and I'm still working every other day. But it's getting a little bit to the point where you can just kind of go out to the store on your own free will and not, be locked into your house, basically.
Gotcha. And Grid, how you going as well, man? You nice and safe at home at the moment, or?
Yeah, we're doing. Yeah, I mean, even when the restrictions end up dropping, I'm still gonna be pretty homebound. Just with I have some people at home that have an autoimmune condition, and it's so it's still, even with restrictions being lifted, we're still gonna be pretty safe for a while. So it's not a big deal. Whether the restrictions, when they eventually get dropped, it'll make it a little bit easier to do, some stuff, or maybe order some things, but still gonna be pretty homebound for a little bit.
Well, they're talking about how it's supposed to come back in the winter as well over here, so.
Yeah, I mean, what's going to happen is because here's the problem. Like, Colorado did an amazing job. They sent out this awesome letter and saying basically like, hey, we're going to be, some of the restrictions are going to be eased up on, but that doesn't mean, and they literally say this, like, that doesn't mean it's a free-for-all. This isn't like, it's not like Corona is all of a sudden gone. Like, you're still going to get sick, because people will still have it out there, type of thing. And they're like, it's not a free-for-all, so even when we ease up, you still got to be careful. Yeah, people are, that people are just going to go crazy. They're just going to be like, all right, everyone's free, let's just go do whatever we want. And then there's going to be another spike in the cases.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. It's quite tricky for us to talk about down under, man. As I said, we're in a pretty good position where we are at the moment. you know, we sort of haven't really been. I mean, I've still been working right through. To give you an idea, I've gone to work as normal, which is crazy. I'd love to be self-isolating with the family, to be honest, but I haven't had that chance at all, which is a good position to be in. But at the moment, I think the new cases down under that we're getting, I think, was around 15 in the last 24 hours.
That's excellent, though.
And
Charger, I
zero.
don't think you can. I don't think that's actually possible, Charger. And the reason why, so he says that Gear 1 Level 1 actually don't unlock them. You can leave them at Gear 1 Level 1, but I don't think it's actually possible to not unlock them. And the reason being is because I was playing my alt account, and the only ship that you get to progress at the beginning, at least when I was doing my free-to-play account, the only ship I got to progress, the capital ship, was the Endurance. That's the very first ship that you get, or at least that I got.
Yeah, the capital
and
ship.
So,
well, you need
right,
that.
and so in order to use the capital
achievements.
ship, right, and in order to use the capital ship, you have to unlock the character.
That's
so
right.
I think you have to unlock Mace Windu in order to progress the ship part of the game.
And you got to make it reasonably strong as well, so that you can progress through the to be able to sim the you know, the challenges, the ship challenges as well on certain events.
Yeah. So I actually don't think that's possible. I think the game makes you level him up and gear him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which isn't bad because he's gonna get a rework.
In 2042.
I mean, who are we kidding? This game gonna be around that long?
Hey man, if they keep making cash, then yes. It's as simple as that. It's nuts.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, no, that's it. CG
kind of
screws you
a,
over for making you unlock a useless character. Well, yeah.
Well, I mean, but look what they did with Rosico.
Oh, don't get me started about Rose, man. Don't pick on my lady. Don't pick on my lady, man. Nah, it's all good. Actually,
Or what about Holdo?
oh, actually, she's pretty handy though in a raid team, brother.
She's not bad. She has more use than Ray or Rose.
Yeah.
She's not bad, but it's just there's better.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like instead of putting her in there, you can put Stormtrooper Han in there, right?
Yeah.
Under a Ray Ultimate lead, you can put Stormtrooper Han in there with like Watt.
Yeah.
The same team that they're running right now. The Resistance Heroes, Ray lead, Watt, and instead of Holdo, you put in Stormtrooper Han, and I think that team actually is a little bit tougher for Kylo Ren people such as myself.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Oh, look out, we've got Scotty still here. GMD has dropped in, gentlemen. How did that tool grid get here is what he said, man. Look out. There's some love for you out there, of course, man. So
those are fine Tuscan noises. Oh man, I'm about to see some stuff in my channel. I created a very special channel for GMD for his seal noises that he has. He has a place to just kind of meditate, put them all together in my channel, so in my Discord.
I think Brad summed it up there. Lots of love for Kelly Marie Tran. You got to give her some love, but yeah, the character Rose Tico. Yeah, it's enough said, brother.
And the problem with Rose Tico was, okay, so I think in looking at it without bias, she was written very poorly in The Last Jedi.
Yes.
Which caused people to not like her in Rise of Skywalker. But I think how she was written in Rise of Skywalker as a minor supporting role, I think that was fine.
Got a whole 5 minutes.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't even
right.
5 minutes. It was literally like it was like a minute and 20 seconds.
Oh, Elders has gone bang! How much do I need to donate for Resistance 3 and First Order team advice?
None, dude. Video will be out tomorrow.
There you go.
Wait,
bang.
did you already record this?
Yes. Most of it.
Nice work.
Damn
So
it, bro.
Grid's got a video on the way. Mike
I meant
is
to
here.
ask you earlier. I was like, hey, Grid, I want to do a collab with you. Once I found out it was 3v3.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
no.
most of it recorded already and set up to go for tomorrow.
No, we'll
Okay.
work on it. Brad,
Yeah,
Brad says in chat the problem with Rose Tico is her existence. You're on fire, Brad. I love it, brother. Nice work. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's super frustrating. We certainly, I think that yeah, if she had been written better, there wouldn't be certainly as much backlash about it for sure. But
well, it's just it seems like. I mean, someone was like, "Hey, let's make this person a main character," and you're like, "Okay." I mean, that's that's kind of an interesting way to introduce a character. You know, you're catching the main character trying to escape.
Yeah.
You know, and then it shows them getting like pinned together, and like, yeah, an interesting way to introduce a character. That's fine. And then just nothing else happened. And like on the contrary, they made her like worse.
yeah.
Like she started as this person that was, fully dedicated to the resistance and making sure the resistance, succeeded, and that's why she went so far as to even say, you're stopping Finn, the resistance hero, like, and then to follow it up with, who knows what the hell that was. Like, you're just kind of like,
it's not like we have a whole fleet of those things lying around.
Eldest has gone bang! Terrible bartering, should have said $100. Dude, I'm not stopping you from doing that.
That was terrible bartering, should have said $100. $100, Aldous. 500, take it or leave it.
I love it, it's great.
Make it 1,000.
Champion.
So here's my take on this whole 3v3 thing.
Sure.
I'm actually looking forward to it, and the reason.
Well, you have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren.
No. It actually hurts me. It actually hurts me, and here's the reason why it hurts me: is because I have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren Ultimate, and he needs to get those crits off. The problem is there's less people, which is why like the whole 2v5 gas counter that's out right now. That's why it works. Is because Kylo can't get his ultimate because there's less people to get crits on, right?
So Kylo can't get off quick enough, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure I'm following.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep. You're following perfectly.
Sorry, just a quick one if I can butt in, boys. Charge is just asking for a Patreon link. Dude, you're a champion. The Patreon link should be below in the description in this video, as well as the Hynesy server link as well, brother. They should all be in the description. So check that out, and you'll find it all there, man.
But you don't want that because he doesn't have a Relic 7 Mace Windu.
Oh, jeez.
Well, he can come in then.
Yeah, we only allow people that don't have Relic 7 Mace Windows.
Damn it.
Because they're
Damn it.
sane.
I gotta pull my pledge then.
Oh no, we love Mace. He's the best character in the game. Honest. Yeah, really. Yeah.
What was
Too
gas
OP.
nerf happened?
Grid, did I sound
before
convincing?
GAC lock? Well, so here's the thing, Aldous. So they have said before that when they make changes to a character's kit, that bypasses the GAC lock. So even if they lock the GAC and you go in and whatever, his kit is still gonna change regardless. It's just like gear and mods. That's what gets locked, unless they specifically state that the kit is going to remain the same. They have done that I think once or twice, but for the most part, kits are going to change past the lockout.
Yeah, didn't they do that with who is it? Finn, I think.
Yeah, they did it with. I think it was Finn Lee. They took away his Zeta, but they kept his Zeta during that round of.
Yeah,
GAC,
during that round.
And then they took it away after that. No, they didn't. No. What they did, they didn't give it. What they did was they reworked his kit, gave everybody the Zeta Finn for that round, and then you had the chance because they refunded the Zeta, so they had the chance to go in and give that Zeta again if they wanted to, which I didn't.
Yeah, I did not. That is a team that Hynesy Burrow, if you want to try a sneaky little team, you do that Finn lead, that catches some people off guard.
That was cool. Yeah, we did the Fid. Was it the Finn res team? Threw him in there, Finn lead, and yeah, it had a couple of holds. That surprised me. But
you know who I had just on this last GAC? I did a Hux lead. Who was it? Hux lead, Lobster, Fox, Boss, and Officer. And that sucker had 5 holds.
Yeah, Elite Wolf is right. Not every gas and echo can beat SOKR. Mods do matter. I have a guy in my arena chat that's working with me to kind of hash that all out. But yeah, Aldous, I would not recommend doing a paper echo because I'm betting for sure that they're going to change it before GAC, and even if they change it mid GAC, it's going to change during GAC. So I wouldn't just put no mods on echo. I would mod him like normal and just recommend to not utilize that counter. But here's the thing, like I said, like I was going at, I think that Ray and Kylo are going to be easier to take on, even if you don't have a Galactic Legend. I think they're going to be easier to take on because of the fact that they don't have a full team to work off of. So the common team that I'm gonna throw out there for Ray is going to be the Resistance Heroes and Ray, hands down. You might see someone that's smart and run her with a tank, and I think that's actually a smarter move, is to run her with a tank and then run Resistance Heroes with JTR. I think that's actually a smarter move, but you can run Ray with the Resistance Heroes, and I think that's going to be a common team, but it hurts Ray in the process. And same with Kylo. Kylo, a lot of people are going to run like Stormtrooper and Hux, or First Order Officer and Hux, or something like that. And it's just it's not going to work, at least for an ultimate. So
that's crazy. Sorry guys, I didn't realize the link was not working in the description, so that's my fault. I apologize, but I just popped the link in chat, guys. You join a heck of a lot of fun. We go right off. We have a ball after party action on Twitch, of course, as well. Yeah, we do a bit of song requests. We throw some songs in there. You guys can jump in, have a chat with us like Grid and Ram Bam do from time to time. It's a heck of a lot of fun. So, yeah, you're missing out, guys, if you're not a Patreon. We love all our Patreons. They're absolute superstars. So thank you so much. Sorry, boys, I didn't mean to cut in, but I had to clear that up. But no, it's absolutely awesome. But it all goes back in this channel, it really does. As I said, give me another week or so and I'll show you exactly what your support's been able to do. But physically, yeah, I've been on the tools and I think you'd be pretty impressed with what we've got up and running. It certainly makes a massive difference, so thank you for all your support. We really, really appreciate it, of course. Mwah!
Oh, much
damn
love
it,
there.
GMD!
Droid Lord Grit there.
Oh, look out.
Much love to you, brother.
It's crazy. 1 skill point for H. I'm gonna need a skill points then. Oh, it's crazy. But no, it's mental.
The GRIDSY sessions are super dope. Keep it up. Really
Yeah.
content.
Oh, that's awesome. No, thanks, Droid. It's good to have you here, brother. Welcome. It's it's just a good chill out session, isn't it, man? I mean, obviously it's late Friday night. You know, it's the weekend for you guys in the US, and obviously it's afternoon in Australia for us right now. So it's a good time for a bit of chill out. Nothing too massive, and yeah, we have a bit of fun with it, which it's good just to catch up, man. As I said, in general, we keep talking about this all the time, and Ram Bam and Grid could probably, you know, fill in more of that, but it doesn't matter what we do, man, as long as we all just do stuff together and muck around, because at the moment it's super important to be doing that. Because we're all quite separated. So yeah, blessed it is. My little man Moncal, he's joining me because he goes a lot better with the little Battlefront 2. Basically, it's pretty simple. I suck. He's pretty good at it. Nothing else to say. So I called in reinforcements, blessed, but no, he's an absolute champion, man. So we have a little mini Moncal here today. But no, it's just really.
Enemy troop transports
I mean, I'm glad that there's things, you know, on the horizon with Star Wars. I mean, you know, look, Mando was just insane. I'm looking forward to the next one. I mean, we all wait for that. You know, talk of a new movie under Tiger. He knows what he's doing. That's great. I think they're finally starting to put things in the hands of people that know what they're doing with them. As far as you know, Star Wars. You know, they've grown up with it. They have the passion for it. I think it's really important.
Yeah, not just putting it in the hands of people that actually want it. People that actually know what they're doing.
Are passionate
about
it.
Actually care. Yeah. Right? Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, Deborah Chow, Taika Waititi. Those guys care about Star Wars.
Yeah.
And it's visually, you can tell that they care. And then you get people
it is
like
apparent. You can feel it.
Yeah.
And then you get
like
people
us.
like Ryan Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy. Hey, look at all the money we're making.
Yeah, they don't give a crap about the actual show or movie or anything of the sort.
Yeah.
Romeo Lucy's, SWGOH Chime, Hynesy, Ram Bam, and GRIDSY.
I like it.
I like it.
Okay, well, I'm the closest looking one to Scion, right? That's me. I got Scion covered. Which one I use Treya?
Oh god. Well, no way. It has to be Ram Bam because Treya doesn't have a hand, just like Mace Windu.
But hold on. Treya.
I don't know if there's any coming back from that.
No. Hold on, because Treya has the nicest hair out of the three, so that's GRIDSY.
Oh, he's got a point.
Technically, we don't know what's underneath Nihilus's mask. What if he's a straight?
Technically, we do know what's not. Technically, we do know what's underneath Nihilus's mask. There's nothing because he's a force. So he's like a force. The mask is.
So Ram Bam, you're basically a force ghost then.
Yeah, like Mace Windu.
The force ghost of Mace Windu.
So Grids Treya, I'm Scion, and you're Nihilus Ram Bam.
Yeah. So a little hindsight between from what I've understand from lore. Nihilus, his body is embedded in that mask. So like that mask is what holds him together, and which is why he talks in like all that weird language. It's Sith language. From what I remember reading a while back.
It's unanimous, Grid. Your Treya has the best hair. It's unanimous. It's everywhere in chat, man. You're definitely Treya.
Low blow. Grid is the pretty one. Yeah, I mean, yeah. And Scion is the ugly one. So yeah, that works.
I resemble that remark.
And here's qualifies more as Ventress.
Well, no. I'll tell you why he's Scion. Because no matter how often you kill him, he keeps coming back for more.
Yeah.
Man,
you can't seem to get rid of the guy.
I'm like Spirit, just keeps coming back. Oh, Wardy goes bang! Nice to see a preload free stream, dude. You're telling me. You're telling me, mate.
No, Wardy, you're gonna see the preloads. Just wait till Hynesy takes the controls in Battlefront 2 again.
Oh, it's mental. It's so funny. Oh, you guys are on fire, Wardy. I love you, bro. Awesome Patreon, absolute champion. Thank you so much, dude, for your support. You know it. Absolute legend. But he actually, Wardy, for those that don't know, of course, he's actually an airport security guard. So he loves getting the rubber gloves out, if you know what I'm saying. He's a bit of a fan.
Oh my God, GMD.
Man. Ram is mad because his love for me sucks planets dry.
Yeah, Charger has gone bang! Charger, brand new Patreon. Absolute champion, man. Thank you so much for joining us. You're an absolute superstar. Give me a second, man, and I'll get you sorted in the Hynesy server. Give me 1 sec, brother, and we'll
help. I think I patroned, but I'm losing to both Discords. What Discords are you talking about there, Charger?
You shouldn't be losing any. You should be in. Give me a second. I'll make sure you're in there. Hang on 1 sec, brother.
You lose a lot of things when you get involved with Hynesy. It just happens, I'm sure.
You lose a lot as well when Wardy's around with his gloves on. That's a whole different story. Give me
Ram is Darth Nihilus because every time he talks about Mace, I feel like my life force is being drained. Look, guys, I accept it.
Oh, classic. Charger, yeah, for some reason, man, you're not in the Hynesy server at the moment. So, dude, either drop in or flick me a DM, Hynesy8005. So hit me up, and I'll give you the link, man, and pop in, and I'll get you sorted. I'll give you Patreon access, brother.
But on that note, just like Darth Nihilus, Mace will always stick around.
Not if he's flying out a window. Oh, classic.
just like Nihilus, Mace can annihilate our wills to live. Whenever he talks about relicking Mace 7, relicking 7 Mace Windu.
Oh, Eldest has gone bang! Another question. What is the correct team?
Nope, no questions. We need $100 first.
He's cracked it up to 100. What's the correct team? C3 versus Shark T and turn order for Padme on Territory War. Or 5v5 GAC defense. He's got a pen to write them down. Oh, C3 versus Shark T.
Oh, I died. What is the correct team for C3 versus Shock and turn order for Padme on Territory Wars or 5v5 GAC? Help me, I've got a pen to write it down. C3 versus what is the correct team? Meaning, should you use 3PO or Shock, and what is the turn order for Padme on Territory Wars? You want to use 3PO for defense, Shock for offense, in my opinion. 3PO is a direct counter to the EP team that can be used to counter Padme. 3PO is the direct counter for that. So if you want to remove that option from your opponent to be able to use 3PO. Now for offense, me personally, I like using my shock because of the protection and health recovery, and getting your team back to full protection for the maximum banners. That's more for GAC. Obviously, in Territory Wars, banner or health protection doesn't matter as much, so not as important. But GAC definitely for offense, I like using shock.
But on that note, shock can be viable on defense as well if you have her modded for speed. If she is very fast, she can trip people up on defense because she's going to go first. Sometimes, if you mod her right, she can even go before their Vader. If their Vader isn't modded super fast, he can go before their Vader, and she's going to swap turn meter, usually with either, what I've found, usually either Padme or GK. And if she swaps with Padme, Padme's going to get that protection up, which is going to stop all those debuffs that Pal is going to go. It requires very specific modding. But if you mod that team right, Shock T can be potentially very viable on defense. And that allows you to save C-3PO for Rebels, for instance, for the exposes. So it just depends on how good your mods are.
Yeah. So I think in a general answer, because 3PO's mods, it's just his unique that does that for him.
Yeah.
And so it's more of like a general sense, if you will, that like if your mods aren't hot for shock, which is totally fine because everyone knows that my mods suck. 3PO is an easy way to do that, and then shock, it can work with shock as well.
Turn order, you want them to be fast. Slow would be if you were going to mod them to take out Darth Revans. But if you're going to do for any other team, you want them super fast. You want Padme super fast so that she can keep getting that protection up, tossed out there.
So turn order, let's hear turn order specifically, I would say probably Padme or 3PO / shock fastest. So those are your top two, whether it's shock first or Padme first or 3PO first and Padme second. Like either those two are going to be the top fastest. And then after that, I'd probably say Anakin and then Snips and GK. And Snips doesn't really need too much speed because she assists with that Zeta. So you don't really need the speed on her. And GK is the tank. You don't need the speed on him either. GK maximum health primaries. I mean, we're talking like I even put a health arrow on him. Get him somewhere around 110 to 20,000 health.
In my opinion, if you're going to run that team on defense, if you're going to run them with C-3PO, the turn order should be Padme, Annie, C-3PO, GK, and then Snips. And if you're going to run it with Shock, then the turn order should be Padme or damn it, what's her face? Shock T. Padme or Shock T, either one of those will be first fast. Then Annie, and then GK, and then Snips.
Kind of hard to make Annie that fast though over 3PO.
Got to give a quick shout out to Black Flag out there as well, who's dropped in. Welcome, Black Flag. Great to have you here, brother.
Hey,
it's still unanimous. Grid, you certainly are Trey, because apparently you can handle 3 sticks at once.
Oh my. So far, I'm only up to 2 right now. I have a blue stick and a red stick, but I guess I'll have to go get another one.
We need to talk, man.
We'll get you a purple stick here soon.
Actually, I mean, I'd be down. I think I have a green stick upstairs, so maybe
there you go. Yep, I'm down for 3 sticks. Green in 2020.
Padme is
Let me check the speeds. Hold on. So Shock T is easy to make fast because her base speed is 187.
Padme Shock is super easy.
Padme is 178, and then C-3PO is where the hell is C-3PO? I don't even see him on here.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, obviously it goes.
Nope. Actually, Jedi Knight Anakin is faster than C-3PO, has base speed faster, so it's actually easier to make him faster than C-3PO anyways.
Yeah.
No, but 3PO has a plus 20 on his unique.
Very true. Very true.
So he's immediately going to be a quick boy.
GMD, purple stick doesn't sound healthy.
Purple stick doesn't sound healthy.
There are tablets to help that though, GMD, so that's fine.
Well, somebody should clearly help Hynesy because he's got a purple stick right behind him.
Does he? He does, that's true.
True,
He's
man.
got you there.
Yeah. Big shout out to Mrs. H.
Or lack thereof.
Exactly right. She's actually at work right now, so yeah, it's good timing's on fire at the moment. Oh, I love it. Get in there, Monkel, or are you viewing at the moment? Can we set up a group battle, or where are we at with that, boys?
I'm waiting
should
on
be
Grid.
ready in just a minute.
Yeah, cool.
Waiting on
I know,
Grid,
dude.
as usual.
I know, dude. My game decided. Not only did my Xbox update, my game updated too, and it was just all dumb.
How's the new? Have you named the new PC yet, Grid? Have we got a name yet?
I haven't. We are going to be doing that on Monday, I believe. We're still
Nice.
taking votes.
Still taking votes.
So anyone who has a name suggestion, they're sending those over.
Yeah.
And we're going to pick the top 5 and then go through a stream. I believe it's on Monday. And actually name her.
Yeah, crazy. Oh, we got Tonsils in the house.
Tonsils.
Scotty McLaren is here, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out, Scotty. Hey, Scotty, do you want to pop on and say hello, brother, or not? Be cool to have you and say hi if you want, man. Great job on the podcast this morning, brother. I saw
Yeah,
it.
excellent
Yeah.
job on
Great
the
job.
podcast there.
Good to have you back. Jeez, you're looking smoking hot too, Scotty. Whoa. Whew. Wow. Glad you got the Zoom camera up and running, brother. It's made a massive difference. Well, I tell you what, man, I was at work and I was getting hot flushes, brother.
More so than usual.
Grid's lasting longer than ever these days. Oh yeah, ask the ladies. Oh, classic.
Oh, that's funny. Quick, little bit of love here to Urs. He just hit 15,000 subs.
Yeah, congrats,
on
absolute
YouTube.
champion. Yeah, absolutely.
And so we put together a little video for him.
Nice.
And we're supposed to make roughly a 15 to 30 second video just saying congratulations to him.
Yeah.
And I started mine off with it's easy for me to perform in about 15 seconds. I'm quite used to it. So
Oh, I love it. That's quality.
Well, it wouldn't be a Rex Late if it wasn't.
exactly. I mean, those Rex Lates take seconds. Really.
All right, I've got my man.
But look at the amount of damage that they do.
Oh yeah, dude. My Rex Lates are short but potent and powerful.
Just sent you a link, Scotty. Oh, jeez. Phew, unbelievable. All right, so we're just waiting for Grid to drop in, and we'll crank it up. But who are you boys farming at the moment? Obviously, we know you're not farming Mace because that's done and dusted.
Ooh, I think I'm finally on the full game.
Hey, Rambam, what are you farming, brother? What are you farming at the moment on your roster?
So, I have actually been doing my Jawas because I'm trying to get them kind of geared up before GAC, because I've actually been testing them a little bit, trying to make them work against Geos, and I've had some success. It's not super great banners, but they can work, and
Sweet.
it saves me Treya, so I'm trying.
We have the man. He's dropped in, the hotness himself from Tamworth, absolute superstar, Scotty McLaren. Welcome, my friend.
Scotty!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tamworth. It's great to have you all here. And there you go. There's my palm tree in the back.
There he is.
Absolutely.
Not the only palm that flies around up there, Scotty. We know that, brother. It's crazy.
Absolutely. How are we all? Are we all good? Are we all good or what? What's going on?
Just a nice little cruisy GRIDSY session, man. So it's certainly awesome to have you on board. It really is. Certainly unexpected. Nice of you to pop up. I mean, let's be honest. That's some of your best work is just popping up out of nowhere, Scotty. We know how that rolls, man. But
Oh man, I'm like the weasel, man. I just continue to pop up.
And great
just
job
scanning
today,
the horizon.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
Great job today, Bud, on the podcast, man. You did very well. It's good to have you back. Looking amazing. Nice little coke session there, man. As they say, you were knocking back. So that was quality stuff.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I had a bit of fun today doing that. It was a little bit of fun, I might add. I had to show off my awards in the background there.
Bit of shameless self-promotion, of course.
Absolutely. But no, it was fun. I mean, I got a few things off my chest that I had to, and worked well, I thought. But anyway, it was good. And, there was probably more of Paul today than what there was of Neil. So that's always a win.
Yeah.
Oh man! Oh, crazy! Give me 1 second. Oh man! How very, very funny.
That's what you get for making me Zeta my bloody vet Han, Nev.
Oh,
you
boy.
mongrel.
Yeah.
That's what you get. That's what you get, you bastard.
And how's life up there, Scotty, at the moment, brother?
It's good, man.
All pretty good. I mean, obviously, you are one of the few people that certainly have been through the virus, brother. You've come out the other side, and
Yeah.
it's we're all certainly through it about that, man. But yeah, how are things? Are you still anything easing up there yet, or is everything still a bit, still a bit locked down, or what's going on?
Well, the problem is, man, is that our premier is like your premier in Victoria, and so therefore Daniel Andrews and Gladys Berejiklian have decided
Easy for you to say.
have decided that basically, man, our two states are going to stay on lockdown while everyone else goes to the beach. So it's that's the way it's going to be, man. I think you and me are going to be in lockdown for a long time, man.
Oh,
I think
that's crazy. And we've got a Rexalate song coming, man. We need to talk about this.
Yeah.
I'm getting super excited, Scotty. Now, let's be honest. It is obviously some of your best work, brother. Lots of love. You know that. There's a lot of love, man.
Thanks, man.
I don't need to tell you that. Mwah, right? But, man,
what we're all really looking forward to is that Mace Windu song, though.
yeah,
Oh yeah, man,
Yeah.
that's coming too, bro. It's an for J-Locks, J-Locks has got himself a Tuscan song which is coming as well, and that's to the tune of Indiana Jones. It's going to be like the Raiders of the Lost Ark type thing. Tuscan Raiders.
I like
That's
it.
good. That's good.
I heard that you were releasing the. I heard you were releasing the Mace song that you're going to make at the same time as a rework.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's coming. Well, actually, no. I've hit pause on the Mace rework song. It's along with the raid as well, man. But hey, is Rico in the chat, man? Is Rico here?
I haven't seen Rico at the moment. No, Rico
bugger,
hasn't
man.
popped up yet.
I shouted him out in the podcast today, man. Because he's actually going to be able to get himself his little Wampa emoji in the game, man.
Oh, no.
Have you seen that?
What, Rook? You mean Rook?
Rook, yeah, Rook.
You said
Rook.
Rico. No, Rook,
Sorry, I
is,
meant
Rook is
Rook.
here. Rook is here.
Yeah,
He's
man. How does Rookie feel about that, man?
He's
getting
pretty
his own
psyched.
little portrait.
He's pretty psyched, man. Yeah, he's certainly pretty psyched about it.
A man can only get so erect, and he is pushing that to the limits. That's
dude,
for sure.
that desk is lifting. I can see it from here, man. But to be fair, did you read his love story, brother? I don't know if you saw that or not, but
No, I haven't seen the love story.
Okay, so
No.
dead set. All right, do yourself a favor, man. Go grab yourself a Coke, no sugar, right? Settle yourself down and have a good read for that for about 5 minutes, from top to bottom. It is only Patreon access only, but mate, I kid you not. I'm pretty serious. You couldn't make this stuff up, man. You really couldn't. You really couldn't.
Is this the story of Rook and his married woman that he's with. Is
no,
this the one?
No, that's not even close. That's actually,
okay.
This dwarfs that.
Right.
The story of him with his current girl at the moment that has 7 kids already before he popped in, and the boyfriend still lives there. That's actually dwarfed. That's dwarfed by this other story, and I kid you not, mate, it is certainly something that you don't want to miss. So for your Patreon, we set it up. It's the Hynesy, I think it's the Love Story channel.
Love Story.
Settle yourself down with a quiet Diet Coke or something a bit stronger, because there is a story and a half there for you that you would think is made up. I kid you not, it is mental.
Hey man, you know what we need to bring into this channel this afternoon?
What do we need, brother?
I think we need to bring in the Moncal stories, man.
The Moncal stories?
Yeah, he's sitting right next to you. I'd love to hear the Moncal stories, man.
Yeah, no worries. No, the Moncal at the moment, he's kicking back. He's taking it easy. Now, let's have a chat to the little Moncal. Now, obviously, you have like this like superstar dad and stuff, right? Like me, like me, right? Yeah, right. Now, how's
even he's confused.
So, what's it like, living with like a superstar dad? I know it's a high pressure environment and stuff. Like, it's pretty full on, or not really?
Not really.
He's legitimately trying to figure out who you're even talking about.
He's actually trying to work out who I am. I paid him an appearance fee. He's like, who are you, this dude?
Related.
Yes, we are related.
I feel I'm so sorry for you. So sorry for you.
Nah, that's cool. No, we have a lot of fun though. We muck around together a lot, don't we? So, he's a big fan of. We just finished watching Clone Wars together. Right through.
Good boy.
So he's pretty stoked with that. You really enjoyed that, didn't you? You like Clone Wars? Yeah. He finished Rebels as well. He caught up on all the Rebel stuff. So, he's going through his apprenticeship as my little man. Certainly the brainwash is in full effect.
Hey, Grid, I have a question for you.
Yep.
So, how does it make you feel to know that Wampa and Mix are better than Rex, and the fact that they both have portraits and Rex does not?
Rex has a portrait.
Where?
He's with the 501st.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
That is
The
Fives.
portrait.
That's Fives and it's Echo. It's not Rex.
Well, Tamara Morrison's coming back to play Rex, man. So you know,
either Rex or
Wampa.
Boba. Either Rex or Boba.
Well, see, man, here's the thing.
Boba
Mace
has one.
He's not coming back to play Mace.
No. he's not coming back to play the Wampa either.
although either one would be fine because they're all missing a limb.
This one, isn't it? Is that not Rex?
That is not Rex. You're looking at the one that says 501 on it?
Yeah.
That is not Rex. That is because he's got the shoulder pad. That is not Rex. That's that would be
Maybe like Arm or something.
That'd be Wampa.
I looked before I did that. I think that's Fives actually.
Oh, crazy. So,
if you look at like the face markings on it, he's got a phase 2 helmet. He doesn't have the phase 1 helmet, so it's not Rex.
So what's the go, Scotty and Tamworth at the moment, man? Are there any big events going on up there? Everything's still in lockdown, but obviously you're busy at work, obviously with Tamworth radio station, Superstar.
Yeah, man.
Tamworth.
Yeah,
so
man. Absolutely.
What's happening in town right now, man? Is there like a some massive opening or something at the moment, or what's going on up there, brother?
Dude, we're in lockdown. Nothing's happening. The only thing that did happen is this, man. I was trying to get good footage for you, but I don't know if I can. Hang on, I'll see if I can get that for you. There you go. We got some rain today, fellas.
Some rain?
Yeah. So we got some rain today, and we've had a little bit of rain. There you go. Check that out. My grass is green. So
Beautiful.
So things are
Needs
happening.
a mow, bro.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Loving the mow. Can't do Movember, man. I've got to do the mow. So all of this is going to come off, man. It's just going to be left with the I've come to cleanse the pool.
Oh, I love it. Yes. All right. What do we need to do for that? What do we need to do something for that? All right. We'll come.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. When GRIDSY passes 5,000, you'll get it.
So you got to do it next week.
Next week. We are just sneaking up actually on 2,000.
Congratulations, brother. Good job.
We are at, what are we at now? 17, almost 1,800.
Well done, man. No,
Well, see, I didn't know if you hit that milestone. I was going to say 2,000, but I thought, no, I think he's at 3.5. But I was wrong. So,
No, not quite.
all right, man. I'll bring it down. 2,000, and you'll get the mo. There you go.
Oh,
look out.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's freaking spam this. Let's get
Smash
to 2,000. We need
Smash
this.
that.
We need this in our lives.
Yeah, man. I'll give you the come to cleansy pool mode.
Oh.
The pool.
I don't know if we're ready for that. Like, that's just...
I will...
tell you what, I mean, you know...
I don't know, man. There's a bit of a bromance going on between me and GRIDSY, so, you know, you got to watch out.
Yeah, I know. It's scary stuff, man. That's a lot of hair. That's a lot of hair. Like...
Dude, it comes in multiple... I have hair on my face. I have the hair on top of my head. There's a lot of hair when it comes to me.
Hey, my backyard's coming up good on this video, man. I'm quite happy. Should have seen it about 3 months ago. It was dead. But yeah, no, it's good. I'll get some good oranges out. Good oranges.
I was just about to say, I'm in the main menu whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, hang on 1 sec. We'll get in there. How long you got to... Oh, you got 6 minutes to go. Can we drop out the main menu and do a joint battle with everyone? Yep, hang on 1 sec. We're cranking it up now. We're just exiting out now. We'll meet you back in the lobby, brother, and we'll crank it up. It's crazy, but...
And I'll tell you what, some people have been trying to get me to dye my hair.
Yeah, pink.
Pink, no.
Yeah, we talked about this.
No.
Yeah, we did.
No.
Yeah, we did.
I
Dennis is
reckon-
here. How are you, buddy?
I reckon red on one side, man, and green on the other, and then a rabbit faced on your forehead, and then you'll be a Rabbitohs fan.
Okay, that's one of his.
Oh,
that's his
boy.
favourite sport team. That's why he's going there. Yoshi's here, absolute champion. Welcome, Yoshi. It's great to have you guys. Thank you so much for joining us, of course. But yeah, no, no, we talked pink, bro. We talked pink. I'm pretty sure we did.
I'm the only ones that seemed reasonable are
Pink.
If I could get that shot.
no, kind of like a white or silver, I think is what people were talking about.
Nice.
So, guys, I don't know if you can see that, but there's like this little mound, man, and I've got these like 4 kangaroos that hang out there all the time. I was hoping they were gonna come and say hello to us today, but they aren't. But to the right, that's where the bat hangs out. For
Have
those
you
of you that want to
domesticated
know.
any of them?
Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. Man, what are you talking about, man? That was my dinner. Come on.
All right, we got the main screen. We got the main screen up, Grid. So we need to find you, brother.
Yeah, go ahead and let's hear. I have Ram on my friends list. I don't know if I have you.
No, you're not my friend. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Oh.
We all know a song about that, don't we?
Let's see.
You are not my friend. You are not my
Yeah, well
friend.
done, Frenzel.
All over it. All over it. All right, here we go.
Hynesy,
Yeah,
when are
man.
we going to start getting your voice, man? We've got to get some tonsil action on GRIDSY's channel of you singing, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna know.
Hey?
Yeah, I'm gonna know the crap out of Grid. When look at the end of the day, man, I have to. You know, I don't think I actually make the mark for his channel, man. I'm just like on a low pedestal now.
Oh, I don't know, man. You've got a pretty good give it away version there, man.
I
from
do
the
have
Chili's.
actually no, it's
now.
yeah, no, I've got a little bit of a suck my kiss action actually.
That's
a bit
right,
of
suck
it's a cracker.
yeah.
I've got a bit of work with that. Yes, we need to bump up some numbers. It needs some support before I let that bad girl loose. But yeah,
Right album, 4 tracks away.
Hynesy, I sent you an invite, Hynesy.
You did? Okay.
Yeah,
cool. Hang on.
I'm in the
Ram
party
sent
now
one
with
through.
I'm in the party with Ram.
And then you have to hold it instead of press it.
Oh, okay, didn't go through. Can we try again, brother?
Scrub.
Yep, hold on, I got you.
I got Monkel on it. He's all over it. Don't worry.
All right, invites out.
We still? Oh, yeah,
Actually,
cool.
Can you just zoom in? Yeah.
Hey, guys. Who wants a Corona?
Actually, I think I'm gonna go grab myself another beer here.
Yeah, get after it. While we sort this out.
Join this up. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Are you
so
sure you don't want some Corona?
Try Ram. RAM. We'll try and find you, Ram.
Oh,
Yeah, it says invite sent.
Yeah, I've got nothing popping up. Is it Ram Bam 001?
Ram Bam 0014619.
Okay.
Whatever that is. I don't know what that is.
We're working on it.
Nah, man, it ain't gonna be Boba Fett in the show.
You reckon?
Nah, it's not. It's Rex.
You reckon it's Rex?
Yeah, damn straight it is. Why would they bring Ahsoka into the show if it's not Rex?
True. Ram Bam 001. And what was the rest of the numbers, brother?
4619.
4619. So there we go. That one there.
Hey.
There we go.
So here's the thing, though, is Star Wars has not confirmed what role either of them are playing. It's been confirmed by other sources, but it hasn't been confirmed by Star Wars.
Yeah.
So we don't know. We don't know if Rosario Dawson is playing Ahsoka. We hope, and I'm hoping.
Well, she kind of has in her own interview, hasn't she? She said, "I can't neither confirm or deny, but I can't wait for Disney to confirm it."
What are we confirming?
So that's a yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Hynesy invites out again.
There you go. It's out.
Rosario Dawson, Grids, like where she said in that interview recently, "I can't either confirm or deny it, but I'm looking forward to Disney confirming it about Ahsoka."
What are we playing?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That
what are
would
we
be
playing
something
here?
Cool. I vote co-op personally.
Cool.
Yeah, you want to do co-op? I like co-op. First Order, or what are we doing?
There we go.
First Order or Galactic Republic.
They're firing up a battle co-op in a second.
First Order it is.
All right, you're up. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful.
So what's happening in the chat today, guys? What's going on?
Man, it's all happening. Everyone's in there. They're having a ball. We've got Aramal just dropped in, champion. No, the boys, we've been talking about a few things. We've been talking about, obviously, how, there's obviously, a heap of love for, Mace Windu, of course. We've covered that, just in case, Ram Bam wasn't aware that, Mace wasn't getting a rework. We just want to be
he's going to get a rework.
Clear about that.
Hey,
it's going to happen.
What do you guys all think of the of those May the 4th things that came out? The rewards where they said, "Here you go, guys, have stuff for free." Did you think it was good?
What you mean, the 20,005,072 packs?
No, the stuff they actually. The stuff they actually gave us for free.
Oh, yeah, look, I liked it. Hey, you know what? We got the 3 Chewy shards, right? That's all I really wanted. I mean...
That's all we really needed.
Yeah, let's be fair. If they didn't do that, there would have been a mass exodus. Let's be honest. So they certainly need to keep that rolling.
I mean, giving us Watch shards and Negotiator Malevolent shards, that's a little too out of their range. They can't do that. But, they gave us Clone Wars Chewy shards.
Yeah.
And didn't they give us a bit of Empire Strikes Back as well, too, didn't they? They gave us a few characters from that as well, like some Empire and Rebels, didn't they?
They did. Arc Trooper, I think.
And,
there's a whole bunch of randoms. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? They gave us 5 Zeta mats, which is a step up from the last 4 years worth of full Zetas.
Yep. They've really upped their game this year, that's for sure.
They did. I totally looked at the last 4 years and said, you know what? I don't want a full Zeta. All I want is a quarter.
You know what? I am sick of getting a full Zeta mat.
Yeah. Well, in all due respect, though, I mean, like, if you have a look at the login rewards, you pretty much get a full Zeta mat when you include those rewards as well.
Yeah, it just takes them a month. They couldn't think of a month's worth of any other reward. So instead of giving us a Zeta and then other rewards throughout the month, they're like, let's give them the Zeta across.
What do you guys think of the Empire Strikes Back themed GAC? I know Ram Bam called it. He said that was the way it was going to be. Do you want any more work done to the Empire and the Rebels, or what? What do you guys think?
Personally, I'm disappointed that for the 40-year anniversary we get feats.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a bit insulting. Now maybe they're gonna come out with something out of the blue, because I mean, really, those May the 4th rewards weren't previously announced, right? When they said here's gonna be the May the 4th, they said we're giving you this and that's it, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's going to be something that, they're keeping it in their pocket, that they're going to bring out, like Moff Gideon would be amazing. We already got Mandalorian content.
Good time.
But going off of what they have said now, if they come out and all we get for the 40-year anniversary of Empire Strikes Back, which is one of the fan favorites of all time Star Wars movies. If we get feats, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I agree with you 100%. I don't know if
That'd be
Moff
insulting.
Gideon's. I mean, like, I think Moff Gideon, would be the character for it, but I mean, I'd like to see some other things happen. I mean, I think I mentioned this earlier today on the podcast. I mean, I'd like to see Darth Vader get that rework, man, that he deserves.
Oh
I mean,
God, yeah.
You know,
Dude,
the
what
guy.
is, like,
He doesn't
let's
even
be
need a
real.
rework though. He just needs a touch up. Him
Yeah.
and Palpatine just need touch ups. They're
Yeah.
not
I think Vader over Palps, man. The reason
Because-
why I say Vader
Yeah,
is
100%.
Vader 100%, man, is the character. I mean, right now he's what a C. You know, we play this game because of, you know, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, let's be honest. And those three movies, man, I mean, you look at the characters outside of CLS and maybe Han and Chewbacca, no one else out of that entire movie saga is any good. Period.
Yeah.
Dude, like, and here's what I'm gonna, dude, I will immediately say this, like, from the second that I started playing this game and eventually got Vader or saw, you know, some of the Vader attacks for the first time, what the hell is that Force Crush move? Like,
Yeah.
give us a Force Choke.
Yeah.
Why do we not have just a proper, like, single unit attack Force Crush where you choke them? Like, why?
And they need to be lifted as they get choked,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
They need to
That'd
be
be
Battlefront to choke.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally pick them up, do some serious damage. Like, I mean, like, inflict, maybe, because, I mean, Vader does have this aspect of dots about him, right? We all know that. So maybe it does, like, we're talking serious damage, and it inflicts, like, 8 dots. Like, something big, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, it's poop. Or combine the two, you know, choke someone and inflict an AoE dot, you know?
I don't mind the saber throw. I mean,
Saber throw's
that's
cool.
That's okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind him coming up and just smacking you. That's fine. But yeah, you're right. I mean, like, yeah, he needs the force choke. He needs that. You know, I mean, even stealing something out of Gas's kit, even, you know, the big triple ability thing that Gas does. I mean, why can't Vader have that too? I mean, it
Well,
is
you know what'd
Darth
be
Vader.
cool? For anyone who plays Battlefront, one of the most devastating attacks that happens in this game is when Darth Vader chokes you, and then follows that up with the lightsaber throw while chokes you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's massive. How cool would
Yeah.
that be to incorporate that, you know, this force choke allows him to use the lightsaber throw at the same time, you know, chokes him and then
Yeah.
throws the lightsaber, because, like, sometimes you save the coaling blade, right, for when you have enough dots to really do damage. So
Yeah.
what if it's like, you know, the force choke is Vader chokes the target enemy and immediately applies, let's say, 6 dots that cannot be evaded or resisted, and then immediately uses Coaling Blade.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I know Hansy'd be into that, man. He likes throwing the saber.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Hynesy likes getting
I was
choked.
waiting for it. As soon as I started talking about trying to say this, I thought, oh, I know where this is going to end up. Oh,
I thought you were going to say Hynesy likes being choked, but that works too.
Oh, well,
Well, yeah, that too, yeah.
I'm not going to deny. I'm not going to deny, gentlemen. But how about something crazy? How about like an insta kill? And what I mean by that is that imagine like a force grab, mid-air, stand up, swipe the blade through halfway through the middle, insta kill, done, bang.
As Grids was talking about that, man, I was thinking exactly that.
Yeah.
You know, like just a force crush.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
You know,
You know what?
Force
Who's
hold,
played?
levitate
or
in the air,
even-
rebel
even
action,
better.
just whack.
Even better, what if we get a incapacitate type of debuff, like a lock debuff, incapacitating them, where Vader just literally lifts them up and they're incapacitated for a turn or something, kind of like what we
Yeah.
saw in the Rogue One tunnel scene, where
Yeah.
he just lifts that guy up
Just lifts
straight
him
up
up.
on the ceiling and he's out of action.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there could be, there's multiple ways that you
turn
can
to
do
insta
it.
kill him after that.
Yeah.
So check this out. So you could do that one, a new debuff of, you know, however, whatever you want to call it, but you know, a force choke where the player is incapacitated for 1 turn, and for every turn that every unit takes, that unit receives X amount of damage. I don't know how much, but you know, with them being force choked, you know, they get X amount of damage the entire time. Every time any unit takes any turn, that could be.
Well, how about this? How about this?
While they're
Why don't we just make Darth Vader the leader of the Imperial troopers?
I mean, that would work too.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. Here's the cool thing with that is Veers does not need to be a leader in order for his team to just get supercharged, because his Zeta is on his unique.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, he could definitely be a support unit there.
I mean,
one that would be kind of cool. Did you guys ever play KOTOR 2?
Little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
For anyone who like finished KOTOR 2 or got deep into the game, there's a move called Force. I believe it's Force Crush, if I remember right. But it's kind of like an end game move, but it's the force choke that we see Darth Vader do basically, but it's so badass. But the dude, your character, he literally lifts up the target enemy and deals, we're talking massive damage. He kills pretty much anyone, like, and even does huge damage to bosses. But so it could be something like that, almost like annihilate level damage, if you will, kind of like an instant kill. Or one that
looks
cool.
lost. Where'd Cal go, man? You look lost.
No, it's all right. He was just going to sort out little Princess Ellie. So I'm just making sure that they were all sorted out the back. No, it's all right. I'm listening, man. I'm all over it.
That's hilarious.
I've got Nev,
Sorry,
I've got Nev in chat. See you, Efren. You're an absolute champ. Rook's gone off to go and get busy because, that's
that's what he does
just
now.
what he does. Yeah. We got Nev here. Hynesy sucks. Yeah, love you too, Nev. Absolute champion.
Love you, Nev.
Minnie H knows how not to pre. Oh, get real, Nev. Give us a spell, man. Oh, it's brutal in chat. I actually got a comment the other day that's brutal in chat.
I'll tell you what, Rook. Well, Rook, man, I got to say, man, you are outdoing Nev at the moment, man. Nev, you got to up your game, brother. Rook's outdoing you.
Oh, that's a big call, that. That's a big call.
I don't know, man.
Hynesy, you made us lose.
What do you mean I did?
And it's all out of love, Nev. It's all out of love.
Come on. No, Rambam.
Annihilate, you mean 69,000 damage? Yeah, that's true.
I love it.
Oh, look at that first place.
Oh, boo.
Wait, Hynesy, where are you?
Where am I?
Are you not in this game?
Should have been. Oh, maybe I wasn't.
Ram, let's back out.
Are you serious?
Oh my god.
He didn't jump in.
You had one job, Hynesy.
It wasn't me. It was Moncal.
Oh, that's real nice.
I'm throwing my little man under the bus right now.
Wow, that's real. The real father-like figure right there.
Yeah, just how I roll, man.
That's what I do. That's what happens.
Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, so you jump in. Jump into the group up the top. Up the top. All right. Alright, so he's in the group.
How do we...
I thought you were already in the group.
Nah, it didn't drop in, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we've all come to the consensus that Vader needs something in the game.
Yeah, he needs some love, man. I mean, he's one of the most... No, that's alright. It's fine. No, that's alright. He's one of the most iconic villains in movie cinema history. Let's be honest.
Yeah, not just Star Wars. We're talking like
movie cinema history. We're talking a lot. And this is the thing. I mean, at the end of the day...
when you can recognize someone literally by them breathing or their music.
Yeah. He's pure evil. We know that. He should be, as physically imposing in the game as humanly possible.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to be, because when you started the game way back, 4 years ago, you couldn't even farm him. You only got him through achievements. And I thought that was so cool. And I was expecting this guy to be badass because you couldn't even get him. And then I unlocked him and I was like, well, okay, I guess he's going to sit over there for a little bit.
It was the same with Grievous, if you remember too.
Oh
Grievous
my God, Grievous was horrendous.
He was terrible.
Actually,
and they got it right finally.
I shouldn't even really say this. I'm not gonna lie, but like genuinely, I only unlocked Grievous on a bug.
How?
I shit you not. I don't know if any of you guys know, is because it was literally for like maybe a couple of minutes or an hour, if that, or something. It was an extremely short time. But when Grievous was only farmed before any reworks and everything, he was only farmable in the shard store, right?
Yeah.
Well, they pushed out some update and it bugged the Grievous store and it put a 0 on all of his shards. So instead of getting, was it 5, 10, and 20 or something, it was 50, 100, and 250 or whatever it was.
Wow.
I didn't notice. I literally just bought the shards like normal, and next thing I knew, I had them unlocked at 7-star, and I was like, "What?"
Nice.
And then they pulled it back, and they said there was a minor bug with Grievous. Our bad. And I had no idea what they were talking about, and then it dawned on me, and I was just like, "Well, I'm just gonna stay quiet."
Nev's actually messing with me, boys. He told me I'm 4 tickets short. I'm not 4 tickets short. I've got all of my tickets done today, Nev. No, you made me look, bro. I was a bit worried for a second. And then we got Black Flag here. They aren't going to do anything with Vader until they bring out Galactic Legend Jedi Luke and a new Vader, maybe Lord Vader, going to take Gear 13 Rebels and Empire to get them. Well, they're not going to call.
I'd be okay with that, dude. If the next Galactic Legends were Jedi Luke and Darth Vader, that would make perfect sense. Make those two and bring out the Death Star raid.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And they should have done that already before everything else. They should already make that priority.
Before Rey and Kylo.
Yeah.
Rey and Kylo.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Do that
but also, we know that it won't be called Lord Vader, fellas. If it's anything like the Galactic Legends before it, it'll just be Vader.
Padme's daddy.
Nah.
All right, Nathan, that was, I mean, we're talking probably like 3 years ago, 2-ish years ago.
Yeah.
Whenever he came out. It was shortly after he came out.
Oh, it's mad. It really is. But hey, I heard now, Scotty, you're there at the moment, right? Now you were farming Phoenix at the moment, is that right?
Oh my.
Yes, I am. I'm doing something with the Phoenix squad. Yeah, I am. Sorry, man. I'll come back.
No, that's all right.
I was just getting my daily energy that comes in. I'm doing something with the Phoenix. Clash DOE released a video earlier in the week, guys, and I'm shouting this out because he didn't think that anyone would want to watch this video, but it's true. It's a good video. Basically, anyone that's under Newt Gunray lead, the Phoenix squad are wiping.
Under Newt lead? Really?
Under Newt lead, yeah. And it's one of those teams, man, that usually, you know how when you go in there against Newt or you go in against the bugs, it's smashing the bugs too. You go in there and you lose banners. Well, the Phoenix squad is doing it. Is doing the job against those two teams, and he's pulling 60 banners with his Phoenix squad. Now,
at what gear level?
Okay, he's got Hera and Sabine and Chopper all at gear 12. He's got his Zeb at relic 5, and he's got his Kanan at relic 1, and his Ezra is at relic 1 as well. But he doesn't use Ezra on the team. It's Chopper.
Jeepers.
Now, mind you, that's with a relic 5 Zeb, but you roll that back. I mean, it's still working with gear 12 characters.
Yeah.
Thing is that they're Zaded, so
crazy.
You know, so hence why I'm Zadering all my characters now.
It's mental.
Now I'm not gonna take this away because that I had no idea about, and that's pretty cool. I have been able to, weirdly enough, the crew Kylo and Watt as a 3-man have been able to do that against the Newt teams as well. Now it's hard. Sometimes people don't like to take away crew from defense or if they're using on someone else, but crew Kylo and Watt, granted, relic 7 Kylo, relic 5 or relic 7 crew, relic 5 Kylo, and whatever it was, a gear 11 or gear 12 Watt. But it was them up against the Newt lead, Jango, Dooku, Nest, and Watt.
Yeah.
I got 62 banners on them, or 61 or whatever it was.
Nice.
Wow, that's cool.
Nice.
That one also very surprisingly worked.
Yeah.
Because I hate that Newt team. That Newt team always screws me up.
Oh no, I'm great at that Newt team.
Well, see, Hynesy, this is probably why it's a good idea to whack those Zetas over on the Phoenix, man, because you know you get Chopper taunting the whole time.
I like
you get Sabine going in with the armor shred up against Nest.
Yeah.
and it's basically curtains for that squad because they continue to, as like Mutiny squad attacks.
Yeah.
Well, they'll go back and just smack them.
I think Relics like Night Sisters with Relics as well. I think they've really made Phoenix sing again. They're very similar to that. Before that, they were not really great, but when Relics came in, they certainly came into their own because you just get that extra tankiness from guys like Kanan and Chopper you don't normally get. You get that real good damage from Ezra if you got him up and running. I think that again, that's another team that's highly increased in its use and its power when Relics came out.
Hey guys,
I don't know what on earth I'd do if
I don't think there's going to be anybody that's joining Hero Starfighters.
Okay, you want to pick another battle?
Yeah, we probably should.
Yep, hang on.
I agree with that, but I've always ranked, even before Relics, man. I've always ranked the Night Sisters still as a top 10 team.
Oh,
you know,
their consistency over such a long time. Since they were created with the plague mechanic, they've certainly been. Yeah, they've certainly been kicking along since they were released.
And here's the thing: is they only got better once they reworked Zombie.
Yeah,
they only got better.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people were upset because that was one of the good reworks that CG's done. They took a character and they're like, "Hey, look, we don't like the fact that you're putting her at Gear 5 and doing this stuff with her, so we'll make you gear it up. But in turn, she's going to be better for it."
Do you remember that brief? It was brief. It was a brief meta, but it was the Rex lead Wampa, Talzin, Shore Trooper, and was it GK? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And it was so funny.
Grids. Like, I hated that meta.
you could see the pain on his face. You really could just look at it. He's just going. He's going. Oh. That's what he's going. You can see it all over his face.
Yeah, I hated it.
The introduction of that, of the plague mechanic, that's a good example of, something that changes things because we'd never had an ability before that 100% ignored protection, couldn't be dispelled, they put thought into it. It was awesome. And you sat there just watching your team die and you're like, what do I do?
Yeah. I know. And Talzin to this day, man, I mean, he's still one of those OP characters. I mean, from what I've found, I think it's, your obvious three, Asajj, Darker, and Talzin, and, Zombie. But I wouldn't be necessarily... Would you guys recommend relicking your Zombie? I think Gear 12's enough.
I think so.
No, I think I've got her at Relic 5.
Me personally.
No, Relic Zombie. Yeah, I've got it at Relic 5. I mean, the longer she lasts, if she can, try and just get through a wave, even against Padme, it's tough. But if you can try and get her to last an extra wave, you just take a turn off. It certainly doesn't hurt. But the one that you got a Relic up, actually, which was surprising, which I never thought about, was Spirit. Because her damage output when she's Relic is off the chain.
Yeah.
And I got caught out with that a few times, especially early. I thought, we're going with this. And, man, she went off. So, I got caught out on that, certainly early on.
Are you guys in a match?
I am.
Going into Ryloth.
So, I mean, for me, yes. I'm glad that you mentioned Spirit Man because that's who I'm working on right now.
Yeah.
I'm back at the main menu, by the way.
Because all my other sisters are Relics, but Zombie.
Main menu. Hang on, he's just dropping out. Hang on. You set one up, fellas. Ram, you set one up.
Yeah, I'm with Hynesy or with Ram here.
Yep, hang on.
Whenever you back up.
Yeah, hang on. We should be in that grouping. Give me a second.
There we go.
Oh, wait,
we're good.
Ram, don't start that. Wait for him to get back here.
Just wait. We're still on the main menu. Give us a sec. So we're on the loading screen.
Okay.
Give us a sec. But it's Spirit certainly is one that's just improved a lot. Obviously, you've seen the damage I've copped against Droideka under Relics as well. That's mental.
Yeah, we've all seen that.
Yeah,
we've all seen that.
Scotty. Yeah, appreciate it.
That's actually a really good 3v3 team is Daka lead with Zombie and either Spirit or Acolyte.
Yeah, it would be too.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get. Yeah, we're getting back into those cheese squads with the 3v3s. I'll tell you guys what. This is your little insider here. I've never had more defensive holds on any team in 3v3 than the 2 Kylos with Watt.
Ooh.
Not a single team has held more for me. I've gotten anywhere from 5 to 7 holds on those. Crazy. I've only seen, I think, 2 people. 1.
And you can imagine what they're going to be at Relic 7.
Yeah. Because the crazy thing is that I had some people who even threw JTRs at them, which obviously is the direct counter. But even with the JTR and they get the heal immunity, they weren't able to get through him in enough time because he sat there just spamming the stun. So even though he had heal immunity, they couldn't get through him in time because at 3v3 there's not enough DPS to get through a Relic 7 one.
Yeah.
And so he just they were like I loved it. A lot of opponents were messaged me after and people were like, one dude was even like, I threw a Darth Revan with a Darth Malak at it hoping to 2-man it and I couldn't get through it.
What about Galactic Legends, guys?
Ooh.
In 3v3.
Ram, we're on the main menu first, brother.
I'm out.
So here's my opinion on that, Scotty. Is I think 3v3 actually helps. 3v3 actually helps the people that don't have Galactic Legends able to beat Galactic Legends easier, I think. And my logic for that is Rey. The most common lineup you're probably going to see is Rey with the Resistance Heroes. Still a tough team, but not nearly as tough because what makes that team even tougher is the fact that you can't get to Rey or the Resistance Heroes because they run them with like Watt and Holdo or L3. And so they've got that tank aspect to it. So if someone only puts Resistance Heroes and Rey together, which I think a lot of people are going to be inclined to do, it's not going to be that hard to get through, I don't think. Same with Kylo. Kylo, the reason why the gas cheese squad works right now is because Kylo can't get those ultimates off. He can't get those crits. The less people there are in the squad, the less people there are in that squad, Kylo is not going to be able to get those crits to be able to charge up his ultimate, which is what the game. That's what changes the game for him.
Look, man, I think you're right on the Kylo front. It's the Rey front that bothers me. I mean, what if they go Rey and let's say L3 and I don't know someone else. Maybe they go 2 tanks with Rey. What are they? Yeah. What are you?
That's what's going to be the problem.
L3 and Holdo.
Yeah,
I mean that's
Foresight City.
Well, the thing that sucks with that is we will have one GAC to figure that out. We're gonna have one GAC where everyone's gonna put, Rey with the Resistance Heroes or Rey with 2 random people, and immediately someone's gonna make a video and say it's impossible to beat Rey with these 2 tunes. If that's L3 and Watt, or GK and Watt, or L3 and GK, or L3 and Holdo, or whatever it is. It's impossible to beat this team using this composition, and then immediately that next GAC is gonna be full of teams that we will never be able to beat.
Yep.
It'll turn into a timeout festival.
I mean, because we don't have a sandbox mode to test these things out in.
But that's okay, because they test them for us.
Yeah, they test them for us. We don't need to.
You're right, because they totally tested how Kylo was going to work against gas.
Yep, they did.
Of course they did. Just not very well.
That's why gas is 2-man Kylo.
So,
Scotty, do they test stuff? Let's ask you, man. I mean, you call a spade, brother. Do they test stuff or just launch it and then hope for the best and then fix it later?
Man, we all know that they launch it and just hope for the best and fix it later. We all know that. I mean, like basically what occurs is, man, is that they're like, well, the community's much smarter than us, so let's just throw them out in the wild and see what happens. And
let's get rid of the Game Changer program.
Yeah, at the same time. But hey, speaking of game
program's useless.
Speaking of game changers or former game changers, Cubby, shout out to our guildmate Hynesy.
Yes.
He dropped a video the other day, and I saw your video too, Gritty, which is really good too. So go and check that out. But Cubby dropped a video of the 5 Zetas, the sleeper Zetas that people are now putting on, and he mentioned, Stormtrooper Han, I've always agreed with. It's a Zeta I want to do. But he mentioned Finn's getting his Zeta again as well. Now, Hynesy, you and I in private have had this discussion
Yes, we have.
for quite some time
Yes.
about Finn. Should we drop the Zeta on Finn? It seems as though people are doing it again.
Yeah, they are.
I'd like GRIDSY's and Rambam's take on this if I could. Like, guys, what do you think? Finn getting his Zeta again, it seems as though it seems to be working as intended.
Ironically, we were talking about this a little bit earlier. In the video I just put out today on GAC teams, I mentioned him in there as well, that it's one of those sneaky teams that most people, for better or for worse, but it just kind of it is where it is that people are at with the game. They can't dedicate the resources to pick up a team like that, right? It's just kind of what it is. They're going for other teams. And one of my rules for GAC was every once in a while, if you can, pick up one of those sleeper teams, one of those sneaky teams that don't find themselves on defense too often, so people don't know what to do against them. And Finn Lead is one of those. If you have that Zeta, and if you have the team that can surround it, that is a turn meter fed team, which is one of the other GAC rules that I talk about, that will catch people off guard. And so I think it's one that I've even considered dropping just to see how it fares on defense, because I think that combined with the right resistance heroes, you can make a JTR BB8 R2 with other resistance teams or resistance tunes to make that work, and then keep a Finn Lead Poe, maybe a resistance trooper, resistance pilot, and like Holdo, which a lot of people might have now if you're going for Galactic Legend, right? Especially. And that will make a nasty team for defense.
Ram?
So that's where I'm at. Oh my god, that's lucky.
I agree, man. I agree. Ram?
Specifically Finn Zeta. It's one that I've thought about dropping too, but at the same time, I haven't done it because priorities. Because Kylo, Gas, and Darth Vader, and all these other teams.
Yeah, and I've actually dropped mine back on a while ago. It was one that I did, and we discussed at the time, and it certainly has made a difference. I mean, it's gotten a hold as a Finn Lead as well. We had a hold in one of the last GSCs with it, which really did surprise me. I certainly didn't expect it. We just chucked, I think, the res heroes in with Finn, and I think we chucked Rose in for just for for giggles, and it worked a treat, and it got a hold, and it caught someone off guard, which was quite surprising.
I mean, imagine you guys remember one of the first teams for me that in my mind that prominently stood out as a very different team was the Kira Lead, Zalbar, L3, Vandor, and who's the last one in there? Either Mission or who's the other one? Was Kira, L3, Vandor, Zalbar, and one other scoundrel who am I forgetting? Mission was it? There's one more. There's one. It might have been Mission. But that team is one of the first prominent teams that stands out in my mind of just this crazy team that people hadn't thought of, that you had no idea what's going on in the mechanics of that team.
Because the Stormtrooper Han one.
Oh, was it Stormtrooper Han? That might have been it. Yeah. Because it's one of those teams you just didn't see it coming. But not only did you not see it coming, you had no idea what was going on in that kit, because you got Vandor, who's reviving people, but not only reviving people, he's also recovering health and protection. You then have L3, who's constantly taunting and cleansing and giving turn meter, and then you have Zalbar, who's constantly recovering health, protection, and taunting, and then you have Kira, who's recovering the protection, giving turn meter, preparation, all that stuff. There's so much going on in the kit that people don't look at it, and they're kind of just like, well, I hope this works. And then next thing you know, your opponent is back to full health and protection, and he did absolutely nothing apart from waste your time. And a lot of times that's what's needed to keep your opponent just. Please tell me someone saw that. Hynesy, did you see that?
No, I missed it.
I just launched Chewbacca off of the map somehow. The one area of this map that you can fall off. I just launched Chewbacca into the radiator pit.
We just so I've actually got a question because I didn't mean to laugh during that grid, but Scotty threw me off. I just want to ask Scotty, how comfortable is the couch looking this evening, brother? After having Mrs. Mac on board live without her knowledge.
Yeah. Well, hang on. What? Okay.
Oh, is that her right now yelling at you?
It is.
Yeah.
Mrs. Mac's there. Lots of love for Mrs. Mac. Absolute champion.
Honey, they want to know.
We're live again.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, we are live, by the way.
Yeah, we are live,
Hello,
by the
Mrs.
way,
Mac.
so don't swear on YouTube.
Hello, Mrs. Mac, absolute champion. We have got you live. Scotty's thrown you under the bus, and we really want to. We did ask him a second ago, how comfortable is the couch, because we figure he's probably going to be sleeping on it tonight.
Oh, it's very comfy. He's always on it.
He's always on it.
Oh, classic. Now we need to ask while we've got you now. You know, the perils and the struggles, the trials and tribulations of living with the man that is Scotty McLaren. We obviously need to discuss this now. Dead set, I think you're probably one of the most patient people in the world, to be honest, to deal with this man. Dead set. He's an absolute champion, but geez, I tell you what, it'd be hard pressed to say that, you know, to be honest, you really do make him look good. Let's be honest.
Oh, thanks.
It's true.
You know, when people talk about, you know, couples and you have like the better half, like it's very exemplified in your guys' relationship.
Yeah, but in this case, it's like way better half. Like way.
Yeah. Not just like, you know, the better half, or kind of like, you know, ironically speaking, or just for jokes and laughs, the better half. We're talking like better half.
we just want to be clear. But no, thank you for lending us to him, Mrs. Mac. You're an absolute champion. It's great to have you here, but also we do need to. We did need to ask, how are you coping with him at home so much? I mean, obviously, he's been in ISO.
It could be worse.
It could be
I
worse.
have him all day, every day.
He's still going to work at the moment.
Trust me, it could be worse.
Oh, you're an absolute star. Give him some love. Yeah, I know. How are we still alive? Good question, Jada. She's an absolute star. Give us some love in chat. Thank you, Mrs. Mac. Appreciate you lending the big man to us from time to time. He is an absolute champion. We love him dearly and everything he does for us. So thank you so much for doing that for us. We do appreciate it.
My food.
Okay.
Yeah, go and grab it. You are so dead, mate.
I know. Well, you see, the thing is, man, is that, look, you know, and I'm sure that she'll attest to this. You know, after having to put up with me as of July 10, man, we've been married for 10 years. We've been together for 15.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks,
Congratulations.
man. And, you know, like, here's the thing, man. Like, after putting up with me for that long, man, knowing that I work on the radio, she knows that these sorts of things happen. You know, hey, Hynesy, you know what Australian radio DJs are like, man. They're on the arse on air all the time.
Oh, mate, patience is a virtue, brother. It's absolutely insane. It really is. But no, you're an absolute superstar, man. I mean, the amount of things that you've done. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to overtake this, but it's great to have Scotty live on camera, which is cool, because normally we just get the vocal version. It's nice to have the beautiful
I don't think
mug.
I've ever heard, I don't think I've ever seen.
Such beauty, yes, I understand. Yeah, I know. Just calm down, Grid. I know, mate. It's all right.
Guys, I got to step away for a moment. Please do excuse me.
It's gonna go Rexlade now. We'll be back in a minute. Anyway, but no, dude. Yeah, obviously, face to face, you know you're a champion, and man, we all of us, you know, wouldn't really know where to start in a lot of cases with what you've been able to bring to the table to help everyone, man. So it's a thankless task, but it certainly doesn't go unnoticed, brother. That's for sure.
Thanks.
So,
well, look, you know, I do see people that I love, and if I don't like you won't get my help.
So how the hell are you still helping us then?
Yeah, wait, what's going on?
How'd you go?
No. No, thanks guys. I appreciate it. It's it's good fun.
It is.
And yeah, man, and I just got to say, man, my wife, man, I'm a lucky man. I don't know how I did that, but yeah,
10 years though.
good.
That's big. Yeah. I lasted just over 2 years before my marriage went south.
Wow.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Wow.
My parents are pushing 40 right now.
Oh, tell me their anniversary's on May 24, man. That's like the Empire Strikes Back.
Close. No, theirs is in March. Yeah, they're pushing big. They're at 45.
Wow.
I think
that's cool.
That's some patience right there.
Absolutely mental. Yeah, my dad is so funny about it.
Or he's tolerant of one or the other. Oh, it's mental. It really is. No, you're absolute stars. So, no, it's been so much fun. It really is. But so what else is now? Are you going to be on the podcast more, Scotty, or is it sort of just every once in a while? What's the plans, brother?
Just when I can. I'll do some stuff on there when I can. I can't commit to a lot these days, as you know, Hynesy. Just with my new job and the way things are going. So, yeah.
Ooh, Boma is celebrating 17 years.
If you want to obviously get to, you can hear Scotty live. You can catch him when he's live on air these days, of course, which is pretty cool. They're up on live stream.
iHeartRadio, go through iHeartRadio. You can get us through there. 88.9.
88.9 Tamworth FM. You can catch him on iHeartRadio. So go and if you want to, if you love yourself some Scotty action. I mean, it's hard not to. Let's be honest.
Wait, Scotty or Scott? Because those are two.
No, Scotty Mac. Go catch up with Scotty Mac. It'll be you normally go live in the afternoon Australia time. Is that right, brother? Which is
man, 12 till 3. I'm on air at the moment. So
that's evenings in the US though, isn't it, brother? That's sort of
I think so.
That's like around 8, 9, 10 p.m. something like that in the US. So it's a reasonable time for those crazy US people, but. Definitely. I'm going to phone in one day, and you're going to want to record that stuff because dead set. I'm going to phone in. I'm going to be one of these callers to be like, H from Melbourne or something like that, and you'll be this real dodgy guy. So I'm going to whoop it up one day, man, and drive you mad. So.
Don't you worry, man. I'm still waiting for it, man. I've got my phone on cue and ready to go.
All right. You spurred me on, so I'll get in there. I'll be the Melbourne Toff. Something like that. That's ripping it up.
No, I was gonna actually call you Davo, the delivery driver.
Yeah, no problem. Cheers, brother. I can do that. No problem.
What's happening out there, Davo?
Yeah, I'll just read some of Rook's love stories, and we'll make something of it. So we'll crank that up. It'd be hilarious. But
sounds fun, man.
I'll tell you, have you guys seen that video of the Australian? They prank call an Australian, and they tell him, they say, hey man, look, I just called a random phone number and I'm going in for a job interview, and I
heard that.
Yeah,
have you guys seen that one?
Yeah,
that's like one of my favorite memories, and I feel like it just exemplifies Australians in a whole.
Man, if you want to hear some of the best prank calls of all time on the radio, man, you've got to listen to Matt Tilley.
Yes.
Yes. Matt Tilley is an absolute superstar, and one of the funniest ones I ever heard was that here in Australia, man, like we've got Indigenous people, and you can't build on people's Indigenous land. You're not allowed to. And so one of the prank calls, man, he rang this guy up and told him that he built his brand new house on Indigenous land. And the only way that he was going to get it, approved was if he moved it 3 centimeters to the left, and then it'd be okay. So he had to knock down his brand new house and move it 3 centimeters to the left. And then all would be forgiven if he actually did the war chant, which was, I am wanker.
It is quality. It's very funny stuff. Crazy Australian humour at its finest, but it is mental. But fellas, we might wind this up. We've been on for a few hours now. It's been a bit crazy. So
one more cool.
I actually got to head out for the night, anyways.
Oh, good timing, Ram Bam.
One more cool prank caller is Guido Hatzis.
Oh yes. I'll put some clips up in the Hynesy server somewhere, and we'll get those out for people if they want to have a listen. But boys, it has been a pleasure. Thank you for putting up with myself and my man, little man Moncal. He's a champion. He's just gone off to sort his little sister Princess Layla out. But guys, Ram Bam, you're an absolute star, man. Thanks for dropping in. Actually, Moncal's back. Give him some love. You want to say goodbye to everyone quickly and say thanks very much. So it's been mental. Ram Bam, you're an absolute star, brother. Thank you so much for dropping in. Certainly, I love this. The beauty of this, what we do here once a week, is that we really have no idea what we're going to do. I mean, let's be honest. There's no rundown. There's no run sheet. We just roll with it, and I think it's just fun. It really is just fun. So thank you so much, Ram Bam, and dude, always remember that Mace ain't getting a rework, brother.
He's gonna get that rework, and you're gonna be sorry.
I would love if after all of this hype. After all this hype, they do give Mace a rework, and it's worse.
He timed it well. I just saw on the screen Ram Bam left the party. So he's not happy, Jan. Anyway, never mind. Scotty McLaren, the absolute star. Tonsils, dude. The love is real. You know that, man. I don't even need to tell you. You're an absolute champion. You're a superstar. It is great to finally see you in person, one-on-one, for the first time ever, actually, which is really cool.
Thank you, Hon.
So, dude, you're an absolute champ, and I'll be annoying the crap out of you in future because that's just what I do. And love you enormously, bro. And I hope you're all well and stay safe and wash your freaking hands, man. All right.
Yeah, man.
Good work.
Man. The feeling's mutual. Mwah!
And of course, my boy Grid, dude, thank you so much. You've had a massive week this week, brother. You've been doing 24-hour streams like a total mofo. Like, you're just insane. And again, the love is real, man. You made time to join us today. You didn't need to. It's so much fun. What's Scotty doing? He's up to no good. Yeah, Grid, dude, what can I say? What can I say, man? It's just so much fun. It really is just so much fun catching up with you. I look forward to it every week, brother. Hopefully you don't get sick of me doing it.
No,
because,
not at all. Are you kidding me, dude?
It is just great to catch up
every week
and cause some mayhem. So thank you so much, dude. I appreciate all you do, and good luck with obviously the video you just dropped, and also with the channel, man. Keep growing that bad boy, and keep the love flowing. And one day, man, you'll be way bigger than I am, and I'll be asking you for help, man. So it's like, can you throw us a bone or something?
Nah, dude. Nothing. No, I appreciate that, man. Absolutely love you. No, it is a massive pleasure. It's something that I look forward to every week. So the pleasure is all mine. Thank you so much for having me over here. I love it.
Mwah. Thank you, guys. Thanks to all those legends in chat. It's been incredible as always. Eldest Aramal, Jane is here. Elite Wolf still here. We're going to roll over to Nathan Dennis, of course, is here. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. Boma Fett's been here. Absolute star. He celebrated 17 years late this year. Good work, brother. Keep it up, man. Talk about patience. Good work. Keep it up.
Hey, how long have you and Mrs. H been to get married for?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 03. So 17 years.
Yeah.
We're going pretty well. 17 years, and and if I keep carrying on the way I've been carrying on with, it'll probably be about another month. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. No, she's great. Look, again, she makes me look good.
She's put up with you for 17 years. She can put up for you for a lot longer than that.
We'll see, man.
I can barely stand 17 minutes.
I have that effect on people. We know that. It's crazy, but guys,
my wife will say the same thing.
It's been a lot of fun, really. It has. We'd love to catch up obviously next week. We'll be doing heaps. We'll be rolling over to Twitch in a little while for an after party. I just got to change the software over and do all that sort of stuff, and we'll roll over to Twitch for a little while and keep it rolling along, and we'll have a ball. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been insane. It always is insane. We really appreciate all the love and support you guys give us across the board. Monkel's a champion. Yes, you too. There's lots of love for the little Monkel, man. We dropped him in there. So guys, please spread the word. we're going to keep rolling along, have some fun with this, keep building this channel, which is what it's all about. Smash the thumbs up if you haven't already. That would be awesome. Yeah, we'll have a ball while Scotty goes off and has dinner because dinner's ready, bro. So come on, off you go. Nick off, go have some dinner.
Yeah,
mate.
man. Time to go. Time to go. Hey, by the way, guys, my dog says hi.
Hey!
Dog.
Lucy, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah, that's
like
Lucy.
That's Lucy. There's Lucy there. Magnificent. That's
I'm
great.
surprised my cat's not
Isn't
around.
she a fine specimen?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. No, she mate. She kind of makes you look good too. So that's a good thing
I
for
know,
everyone.
man. I know.
So thank you guys, absolute champions. We will roll over to Twitch. Probably be about 10-15 minutes to roll over, and we'll crank in there. If you're a Patreon guys, jump in the Patreon chat. We'll have a ball in there and crank some tunes up for a little while and keep it rolling along. So thank you so much for your support. Mwah. I love every single one of you. You know that, and we'll do it again next week if I can afford Grid's appearance fee in the meantime. So guys, let's get it up and running. I'm kidding, Grid. You're a champ. See you guys. Love yous all. Be awesome. We'll see you very soon.
Forget Relic 7 Mace Windu.
Monkel's giving you a big shout out.
Yeah, full of the champ.